Hello, Afterlife. Yeah, the stream started. There's no sound because nobody's talking yet, but welcome to the chat, guys. It's gonna start very soon. So get your hype ready and we'll get there right away. Hello, guys. It is the final day of this tournament. Tonight, we're gonna find who will take the crown for Battle of Maharajas Silver League. These teams, they've worked their way from scratch. They've faced the ruthless opponents, but they have proved themselves victorious and they made their way to the finals. Tonight's gonna be the day they find out if they deserve the crown or not for AE Bombay, and they'll be crowned as Maharajas of AE Bombay. So if you're all ready, we can start the draft going soon, and soon I'll have my co-caster introduced to you guys. The captains are ready. I hope the viewers are ready, and I hope everybody's ready because I'm definitely ready. So start the predictions, start voting, and we can start with the draft very soon. And tonight, I'm gonna co-cast with nobody else but Talent, but no farm. So, hello, Talent.
Yo, yo, yo. Hello, Dranzo.
Oh, the chat's been waiting for you. You've been in the chat, but now you decide.
Yeah, I get to be on the other end now. I'm super hyped for this, super excited. It's gonna be a fun match, and I'm really looking forward to this finals. I had a great time casting with you last time in the Battle of Maharajas show match. I hope this one's a banger as well.
Yeah, it definitely is. Like Team Sultan versus Team Mare. It's definitely gonna be super exciting. They've had a great run. Like Sultan's team won every set. Mir's team has won, I think, two sets except Sultan's team. So this is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a best of five tonight. So
Yep. Do
we,
you have any personal favorites going into this match?
I'm not
Are you
allowed to
cheering
have
for
favorite.
anyone?
No, no, no. I'm not allowed. Definitely not allowed. There's no Adi on any team. There's no Bond on any team. I think I would cheer for them. They're my favorites. So we can expect great, great things. Um,
Yep.
I believe the captains are going to be ready. We need to get 5 games going tonight, so we might have to rush everything. But I want to give viewers the best experience. So let me quickly show you the teams, guys. So if
Good
you guys
Royal in chat supporting Sultan. Hey, Royal.
So these are the teams. If you guys see it, Team Sultan versus Team Mir. I think Sultan being the captain. Lucky, who's been playing flank for them. Pins, who played pocket in place of Sultan once. Afterlife, he's been a great pocket. And JK, one of the best players in this tournament, showing up huge. Um, on Team Mir, Mir being the captain. Sefi, one of the highest bid players, super expensive. Chicken, another guy who showed great, great determination, had great performances. Trush on the flank, and Old Monk, the find of the tournament. What do you have to say, Talent?
Yeah, man. Looking at these teams, there's so much to highlight. We have a lot of players to watch today, definitely. So Lucky, who's been a dark horse, who people underestimate before the tournament because they hadn't played with him much. But on when he has a good game, he can like give anyone from these player pool a run for their money. Sultan, I think he has not yet played up to his potential as far as I've seen in this tournament. I think he's a very strong player, and I think he would agree with me that. So I really hope he shows up today in the finals and plays a captain's knock. JK has been a dark horse for his team. His fast imp has been ridiculous in some games, and he's just straight away carried from flank in many games. Afterlife, of course, very consistent performance. Might be the backbone of their team on the way he's playing pocket. So looking forward to a great performance from him today as well. And on Mirror side, we have Mirror, who's our, of course, our closed map king. He's also doing well on flank. I really want to see if he focuses on pocket or stays with flank today. I am interested into seeing how Mirror approaches today. Sefi again on a good day. I think he's the best player in this player pool on if he has a good day. So I hopefully that today is his day. And Chicken, who's been the dark horse for Team Mirror, right? Who before the tournament, who people wrote off as just another flank player, but he's shown some good plays from pocket. But yes, he has struggled, especially in the set against Sultan, where they had a very specific strategy, Bronzer, which was to target chicken early, and they figured it out. They figured him out. If he got attacked early, he couldn't come back. So I'm looking forward to see how he has adjusted for the play today and how he comes up back. Is he able to bounce back if they use the same tactics against him? And Trush, I think, used to be. I think he's underperformed a bit in this tournament, but hopefully he goes again and plays to his potential in the finals. And like you said, Old Monk, one of the lower rated players, of course, in the lobby. People did not have much expectation, but yeah, he's playing pretty well. I think he has no pressure on him. He just likes to play for fun, and that's what works out in his favor. I hope we have a great set today. We saw Sultan's team won in the group stage, and on paper, his team does look stronger. But as everyone noticed on 19 November, the on paper team doesn't always win. It's the one who performs the best in finals wins. So hopefully Mirror's team can give him a good fight, right?
Yeah, definitely. So I think the captains are super ready for the draft. So we're going to see the map draft right now. Let's see. The captains are ready, hopefully. So the first map won't be Arabia today, as Saracen has told me. It'll be Sultan's home map, and then it'll be Mirror's home map, and then the third game will be Arabia. Interesting strategy. Do you think it's gonna affect the players a lot, the
Oh,
teams?
that's. I think that's a great switch up. I think it makes the things more interesting and puts a lot more stake on Arabia. I love this change actually. Yeah, first we get to see some home maps. So it is would be bit difficult for Mirror because I think we're playing Sultan's home map first, but then he has a chance to bounce back on his home map, and then if it's 1-1, it's an even field on Arabia for the game three. It's pretty awesome. We do have a best of five, but yeah, Arabia comes in the set. I like this change. I think it brings more stakes to the Arabia game. It is already a very high stake game.
Hmm.
And
And
one more thing is players. Sorry, Ranzar. One more thing is the players will be pretty warmed up, right? So you want to be on your top shape in Arabia. So I think great mix.
yeah, definitely. So the thing is, since they have to draft all five maps together, I think they will not take like the Arabia Civs at the start, because obviously they need to think about the maps they win at the start. And since it's a
Yep.
best of five, Arabia might not be the biggest difference here. Um,
I still think, looking at the way we're conditioned to play Arabia and give it importance, I still think Arabia's civs will get much more importance because they're generally the best civs, right? They're the meta civs and civs we have played most with. So I still think Arabia will get a lot of importance. And immediately we see a Black Forest ban, no surprise. Oh my god, this draft is
mhm.
moving at a lightning pace.
Yeah, it is. I think they've switched up the ban versus pick. Like I think there's one ban for each team, then there's a pick for each team, and then there's a ban for each team. So Black Forest banned, Nomad is banned, Mediterranean is picked, Arena is picked. So we're gonna see Arena for another time. Like we only saw it once. It was a mess, but hopefully it's another big mess here because that was fun to watch. That was definitely fun to watch.
Yep.
And African clearing picked. We've seen a lot of African clearing this tournament.
Definitely a great map to watch. It does depend a bit on luck depending on spawns, but definitely the games have been very entertaining. So I'm happy to see Efren clearing there. Mirror again with a comfort pick on Arena. So I think he would be pretty happy with the two maps he has. Sultan on Mediterranean. They picked this against Plan B as well. I think as their home map. I think they have a strat ready for it. Which was flanks going army and pockets going fast fires. I think if Mirror's team has studied this, this could backfire if they go for the same strategy. Let's see how it folds out. And
Yeah,
they'll go for the golden pit as the last map.
yeah. So we have noticed that Mirror's team has been picking Golden Brit as their home map almost every time, but this time they did not choose that. But instead, they'll still get to play because Sultans picked that map, and I don't know whose favor this will work in. Because I believe Mirror has lost against Team Sultan on Golden Pit once already. So maybe there's a bit of pressure. Maybe that's the change in map.
Oh yeah, I remember that game. Sefi and Mirror played their hearts out, but unfortunately the other side had completely folded. So it was like a 2-on-4 for like 20-30 minutes. But it was a very, very close match. I remember Sefi being like 50 wheels ahead of the opponent pocket, but somehow Sultan's team managed to claw back, I think, in that game. So definitely gonna be. I think Mirror is happy with this Golden Pit. I think a Golden Pit pick. I think they're comfortable with this map, and I
Mhm.
don't think they're too sad that Sultan got it.
Yeah, I think also Mediterranean. I think they're not exactly bad. They might have seen the strategies from Team Sultan against Plan B. So this could actually be in their favor as well.
Yep, definitely. I think because they have Arabia is anyone's to take. I think they have practiced Golden Pit and they have two home maps. I don't think they'll focus that much on Mediterranean, and I don't think they should because definitely it is in Sultan's favor. So I don't think they should focus their picks too much on trying to win Mediterranean. Rather, I think they should treat it as a whatever map and try to take the other three games. That's just my opinion. And let's see what they do and if they have prepared specifically something because they know it was Sultan's home map in another set. So maybe they have prepared something.
Hmm. Also, I think since there are five maps today, there's gonna be 40 civs being picked. I don't remember the number of civs there are in the game right now. Are they up to 40 or they'll have to draft again?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so like we could see some interesting save draft strategies coming in here. Like they'll probably have to draft for the first three maps, and maybe if there are repeat saves coming in, then they'll have to choose again for the last two maps, and that could mean like there could be save repeats. And
Yep.
for both these teams, they can just go for the civs. They like the STS is like maybe there's Franks, the Ethiopians, Mayans that could definitely get repeated on multiple maps. Also, I'm not sure if they have to announce which map's going to be the first map or second map, because I think that can change a couple of things. Like
Hmm.
map like African clearing, you definitely want to put it for as late as possible because a lot could change depending on the spawn.
Yep, definitely. I'm not really not sure how the draft is gonna go on, but let's see.
Okay, so Bond says there are 45 civs now. Okay, so I think there's gonna be no repeat civs, but is that 45 civs including Georgians and Armenians? I think that still it's enough civs, right? Um, okay, so I guess there's still 43 civs. So before we get to see the civ draft talent, which civs are not going to be picked,
Which saves won't be picked.
yeah.
Has anyone played Malay this tournament?
A lot of them. Malay, yes. Malay
Have they?
has been like super high priority for most. Like I remember, I don't know which team it was. I think JK played it on in close, was it? Um, and I think there have been some Malay picks on Arabia as well. But yeah, Malay
Hmm.
has been really highly prioritized.
Oh, I definitely love the Civ, but I haven't seen it being played much, at least in our server. It doesn't
Hmm.
find a lot of love, so I would assume that would be one of the Civs. Any other Civs which come to mind? I I think people might not pick Chinese just because they don't want to screw up the start. But again, I could be wrong.
I mean, for African clearing, Chinese has to be top priority. You can't mess up
I
the
think
start there,
they
right?
Yeah, I think they'd still rather focus on civs like Spanish. You're basically nomad civs, right, on African clearing.
Hmm.
I'm not sure Chinese would have that much of a priority. I don't know, man. Very difficult to pinpoint a single civ that might not be picked.
Yeah, like what's the most hated most people? What about Sicilians? I don't think there's been much Sicilians this tournament.
Yeah, definitely. Sicilians hasn't seen much play, I think. I personally love the civ a lot just because of their killer opening theme.
Hmm.
I picked Sicilians just to hear the opening music. But that's me.
Yeah, I mean, I have the music muted all the time, so I never hear anything. But as one mentions, Aztecs. I don't think Aztec has been picked yet. I mean, I can't remember any games from Aztecs, but other than Aztecs, Sicilians, what else do we have? Any cavalry civ that have not been picked? Um, like,
I think most others might have been picked, right?
yeah, almost every civ. has been picked. Inca got
Uh,
picked last
has
time.
anyone played Burmese?
Burmese was picked. Yeah, I think Burmese might have been picked more than once. Um, Koreans has been picked. Koreans. There's so many Civs. I would like to see the Civ draft soon, so we can try looking at the Civs. Um,
Let's ask the chat who they're most hyped to see today. How about Bond? Bond, who are you hyped to see? War Daddy, I can see War Daddy in chat. No chance. Hi, thank you for calling me hot. I like you too. Bond, who are you most excited to see today? Can we have some hype in the chat?
yeah, I mean, I think Bond loves to watch Afterlife. And I think he has hyped him a lot. Yeah, there you go. Bond says Afterlife versus Chicken again. Hmm. I think that could be a fun game. Last time, Chicken kind of struggled because he was attacked a lot by Sultan's team, and
Yep.
this won't
Afterlife
be.
definitely got the better of him last time. Let's see. Let's see if Chicken can bounce back this time.
Yeah. Agent
Agent
really.
with some Pune representation. The a little known fact: the P in Agent P stands for Pune. So Agent
Is it
Pune.
really Pune? I
Yeah,
think it's.
yeah.
Are you sure? I think it's Agent Perry from
No, it's
Perry
definitely
the
Agent Pune.
Platypus.
It's Agent Pune.
Damn, I never knew that. But yes, that's nice to see. Lucky is from Pune. Man, Agent is really.
No chance with some love for his B sales teammate Afterlife.
We support Afterlife. Oh, this gonna be like Agent versus no chance in here then.
Yeah, a story as old as time.
Damn, damn, damn. Oh well,
War Daddy just wants to see some good games. Eh?
yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
Mujju Gamer is here. Hi, Mujju.
Mojo, we have arena for you again today. Okay, I think the same draft is here soon. And
Ali seems super hyped for JK. I think he's chanting JK's name. Dronzo, can we have this?
yeah,
I
yeah.
think we have the save draft ready.
Yes, we do. Just making sure it's up.
Blitzkrieg for Chiku. JK World Cup.
This is definitely gonna be more hype than World Cup was, right? You can see
I hope so.
so
I
many
hope we have
people
a
in it.
closer game.
That's true. Okay, why is the draft not updating now? Oh boy.
No chance is asking for the teams again. So we did do a player overview, but just for you, no chance. Today we have Sultan's team, which is Sultan, Afterlife, Himanshu, Lucky, and JK, playing against Mirror's team, who is Sefi, Mirror, Old Monk, Trush, and Chicken. There we have the teams on the spec again.
Yeah, I have the overlay so you guys can see them while the draft start. I don't think it has started. It's not loading yet for me.
I completely agree with Mujju. I do hope we get a 5 game series, and it's really close.
I like War Daddy's enthusiasm, man. He says it needs to be a 3-0 so we can see the games later. Man, I mean, as much as I like people to play in the games, like I wanted to go 3-2 just so we can have more head, we can have a lot of fun, crazy close games. We all love a Indian tournament, and this is one. So this is one chance. I don't think we'll have another one for a while, so we should try.
Hey, I don't
Uh,
know. We do have no chance in chat. He's watching. He's seeing the hype. Maybe he gets inspired again to do Battle of Maharajas 2 boldly. I
so
think, Raj, can you start
I'm
streaming the
trying,
draft?
and
I think two
I'm
bands are
trying.
in.
It's not loading. If you can see the stream, it's not loading. I don't know if it's loading for you right now. It's definitely loading for me.
It has loaded for me. Maybe you can try refreshing.
Okay.
There's open incognito tab.
This is OBS Saracen. It's different than how normal thing works, and it's not even opening in incognito or anywhere for me right now. So it's kind of messy. I think maybe something with my IP.
Or do you want me to stream my screen on Discord for you?
I guess you can try that.
Let me know if this works for you.
All right, all right. It's working. I'll just show it to the viewers so they don't have to wait. Hold up, guys. Just a minute.
There we have it.
All right, this card's being a bit messy, but Franks and Ethiopians have banned, so I think out of these civs, there's 41 civs. I think only one civ that won't be picked in the thing anymore. So why ban Franks? Saracens ask. I think yeah, it's because it's the go-to pocket civ for both the teams. For any team, I guess it's the go-to pocket civ in Arabia, at least. And that could change a lot of things. Like you want to see Magyars, Persians, you want to see Hindustanis. I don't know what other civs you'll see as pockets. Like I believe Magyars is definitely an Arabia civ here. Other than that, I think Gujaras has been picked. That's gonna be nice.
Yep. I do find it surprising Miller went straight for the first pick Spanish. I think he has some good, real good faith in this set, giving up Britons and Mayans in the first phase to Sultan. Could that backfire? I don't know. That makes Arabia pretty tricky for them because they do have Saracens maybe for Arabia. I don't know where they plan to play Vietnamese, but Mayans and Britons are not two sets you want to give away for Arabia, right?
Yeah, definitely not. Like this is good drafting from Sultan. I believe though, the saves like if you get Mans and Britons together on Arabia, uh, the flanks just instantly feel they're in a bit of a pickle because they're cheaper, they produce faster, they have longer range. It just suddenly becomes really difficult. And then, uh, what kind of pockets do you want then?
I think Magyars is a good candidate any day for Arabia. Definitely one of the top tier civs. France is already banned, so that's out of the question. Maybe Slavs is the other pocket they picked up for Arabia. But I really focusing again on the Spanish pick. Now, Mirror, I think he might have to play it on Arena if he plans to do that, because Sultan, as you can see, already has Berber, right? So
Yeah.
if Berbers gets off to a good start in African clearing, that's Spanish is doomed.
Yeah, definitely. But like, okay, so for Mira, his strategy is like he might be trading maps here, like Spanish, not in Arabia, say Vietnamese Persians is Arabia, Khmer could be Arabia, Saracens definitely not Arabia, or like it could be used. Hindustanis is a bit of a pickle. Sefi has shown that he loves to play camels. Gujaras against pocket, but like it's kind of questionable that you're prioritizing camel saves in team games, right? Because there's gonna be some range units as well.
Right. I see. Yeah, like the chat is completely spot on. Mirror is going for his home maps, which are as Arena and AC.
Hmm.
But I don't know what he has for Arabia. Is it
Hmm.
already too late for him, or am I missing some saves? Or
Um,
maybe he trusts on Saracens and maybe another flank to be Malay and get a good uptime and like probably match up in numbers to the Britain's flank. Maybe that's his plan. He can't let go of Arabia, as some people in the saying, or maybe he plans to lose Arabia and he has confidence on Golden Pit. I'm not
yeah,
sure.
but like even then, if you win your two home maps, you still need to win at least an enemy map. You
Yep,
still
yep,
want to win either the neutral map or the enemy map. And
yep.
right now, there's not many saves that I feel confident on Golden Pit or uh, Golden Pit or Arabia. Metigi, I think they do have Byzantines. That could be a good pick there.
I think they could be targeting Persians, Byzantines, maybe for Mediterranean. Is that
Hmm.
something? Is that a googly mirror is trying to pull off and trying to attack Sultan right where it hurts on his home map?
Well, the thing is like Persians, I don't believe people are trying to use it as water sieve like hybrid sieve. They're just using it more or less on Arabia most of the time now.
Yep, but he has tons of options. You see Persians, you see Vikings, you have
Hmm.
Malay, you have Byzantines for their fires. Maybe he's targeting, maybe he's doing something which we did not think of. Maybe he's letting Arabian go and maybe he's targeting Mediterranean and catch Sultan off guard.
I mean, it's definitely possible here, but right now, I think one of the things we need to focus on is what are Sultan sieves on Mehdi, because I don't see many sieves that he might want to use on Mehdi. I do see Italians. But other
Yep.
than that, what do you think they're gonna use? Lithuanians, maybe, because they can do a good hybrid start.
I see Sultan banking on his maps much more, but yeah, like you said, I see sieves definitely for Golden Pit and Arabia. I'm not sure if he's revealed his Mediterranean sieves yet. I think his draft is kind of. I'm very confused. I'm not able to read it to be honest.
Hmm.
So, because I don't see him picking anything for AC and Arena. No, he does have generic sieves to say, but I don't think he has a specific sieve for those maps. What do you think? Or am I just missing something here?
I think his strategy was to draft civs, like draft flank civs before he starts going on to the pocket civs. But I think what he has missed is he doesn't have the best of the pocket civs. He came in with Slavs and Lithuanian Super Late. They're great pocket civs. Before that, he only has humans, which is a very questionable civ if you're gonna play it on open
I
maps.
think Cumans is definitely for Arena, right?
Yeah,
Like,
humans
I
has to
think
be on
he's
arena.
banking on Cumans to be played in Arena, definitely.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm still trying to find the other three civs. Like, I can
and
see some stuff, like you said, Italians definitely for Mediterranean,
yeah,
Cumans for Arena. Maybe he's just trying to mix it
Portuguese.
up with civs and play it to his comfort civs rather than looking for cookie cutter strategy civs.
Yeah, I think they can use Huns on Arabia. It's never gonna be a bad civ. It's a decent civ. Yeah, you can't wall easily with the houses, or like you still get the stable bonus. You have decent scout opening. You have paladins. You can play that forever. And if you match it with Magias, Magias get those extra cheap scouts faster. So have I seen Turks? Okay, yeah, Turks has been picked by Mirror. So Portuguese was probably picked in return for Sultan. I think Portuguese versus Turks is a great match to watch.
Yep.
Um,
So honestly, I kind of love Mirror's draft here for everything except Arabia.
yeah, I mean, even if he tries to play like even if he doesn't want to win Medi but has decent sifs to match there, that's good. But then he still needs to like, okay, I'm fine with losing Arabia. I'm gonna win three other maps anyhow. And as far as I know, I think it's gonna be Sultan picking his home map first. So I think it has to be Medi first game. Or
Right.
unless he
Yeah, it
could,
is Mediterranean first game.
yeah, it could be the other map, Golden Pit as well. But I think Golden Pit start is kind of risky because Mirror's team has played on it pretty often.
No,
So
what I did, we have a change up today. Just for the people in chat who missed it, today's game one is not Arabia. Today we are playing Sultan's home map first, then Mirror's home map, and then we are playing Arabia as the third game.
Hmm. Saracen said one civ is reserve. Okay, one civ is reserve. Okay, okay.
Sultan definitely got some good late game skills here right now. He got Celts. I think Poles is definitely not bad on Golden Pit for their chaos
Hmm.
spam.
Sicilians
He
has
does.
been picked, and
Oh,
have you?
yes. Sicilians come
I
in.
don't think I see. Do I see all this? I think we're missing one civ. Which civ are we missing? Talent. We're missing a civ. Is there Bulgarians in here?
Yep. Mirror has
Okay, there is
Bulgarians already.
Bulgarians. There's Romans as well. There's Slavs. Gosh, which civ we don't see? Sicilians is there. Sicilians is on Sultan's team, right?
Yep. We have Aztecs as well as the last pick for Mirror. So that's also there.
Wait, is it draft over? Oh, one draft. Wait, Mirror's team get an extra pick. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Because I think they're out of civs, maybe.
Right.
Okay,
Definitely.
okay. So every civ has been picked. Okay, okay. Pretty interesting now. Like, and Saracen, I think, have they told us which map they're going to pick first right now? Aztecs is not chosen. I think it's in reserve. Mirror's team get an extra pick. They can
That's
just
just a filler slot. I don't think they can
okay.
use Aztecs.
Oh, okay, okay. Aztecs don't count. All right. So that's interesting.
Also, quickly addressing viewers of Poop Lord, thank you for the raid. This is Ranzer's
Oh,
Twitch
Puplo,
channel.
thank you, thank you.
We're streaming an Indian tournament called Battle of Maharajas Silver League. So welcome and hope you stay with us for the tournament. This is the finals actually. So
Yeah,
hope you have a good show and enjoy.
thanks a lot. Pooplord is one of the most famous or infamous guys for his Mimi strats, I think, out there. Great, like great games. He always provides a lot of fun. So thank you, thank you. I hope you guys see a lot of memes in here, cause don't let your memes be dreams. Have you seen his games? Talent?
No, not really. I haven't.
Yeah, he is very famous for his douches. He's very famous for walling in strats. He's got a lot of strats going in. So
Poop Lord being
let's go.
famous for douche name checks out.
Disgusting. Babaji. And that's very interesting, very interesting. But no, I mean, it's fine. The nature calls when it calls. Um, Either way, we've got a great tournament set up. The captains are ready. They're probably deciding what map to play first. So now again, when we look at the teams right now, we need to think who's gonna play first map because it's not gonna be Arabia, and Pins might not be an Arabia player. So I'm guessing Pins will play the first map. He might play the second map as well, and then he'll not play Arabia or something. So we'll see a couple of changes there. For Team Mirror, I think Olman performed really well in Arabia, was it? And another one, which was last game. I don't remember if it was enclosed, but he was really performing well on his day against Team Levy.
Yep,
So,
I really want to see who they're saving, who they're playing on Arabia for Mirror's team. Is it Old Monk or is it Trush? I think Trush is more comfortable with maps like African Clearing and Arena than Old Monk would be. So I think we have an Old Monk Arabia store today.
all right, I think Saracens got the lobby code, so we're ready to go. The game should start very soon. It is, we're kind of running late down. It's already 9:10. The games haven't started. So this could be a long day if this goes to 5 games specifically, if it goes like super long games, like 1 hour, 2 hour games. But we're not gonna run out of excitement today. It's the finals of Battle of Maharajas. And we're gonna
Definitely, I'm definitely
fight.
hoping we have 5 1-hour games. I'm ready for it. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I mean, Medi, I think if it's Medi, it's gonna be a short game. I don't believe it's gonna be a super long game because the snowball potential on that map is huge. But what's the map pool? I'll quickly show you guys the map pool if I can see it. I don't see it right now. Mhm. Is this a map pool? Okay, nope. It's a black screen, guys. Hold on, hold on. I think this the AOECM is not loading up for me. We'll have to talk to my IP guy. But Talent, what are your predictions? Who's gonna take the first map? Team Mirror or Team Sultan?
Is the first map decided? Which one is it is? Is it
Um,
Mediterranean?
I haven't loaded in the lobby yet, so no spoilers for you yet.
So Saracen says it's Medi for the first map.
Uh,
I still looking at the civs. I do want to say mirror. I hope they have something prepared, but I think home map is home map, and since they're so comfortable to literally first pick it and like play it first, I think Sultan will take it away again.
it's definitely possible. Okay, okay, okay. JK has made the lobby. I don't see which map it is right now, because can't see it yet. Um, but yeah, if Mediterranean is the first map, I think Mirror is okay with losing that map. Like they do have decent civs. I'm expecting Byzantines either here or Arena.
We should see Byzantines here, right? Because the winning play for Sultan's team in the series where they did play Mediterranean was the so that's how they won, and I think Byzantines definitely will help them counter that strategy
Hmm.
and put them on the back foot. They also have pretty decent saves to play on flanks. They can play Malay, which is a great save. They can get those archer numbers up immediately and start pressuring on land. So I
Hmm.
think Byzantines is definitely the play save to go for here.
Yeah, one of the things I remember, like Vikings flank was used last time we see in Mediterranean. I believe it was JK on the flank as Vikings. He had two ranges, he had one dock, he didn't have a water, and he instantly started snowballing with his archers against his opponent, who was I think for Ruthless. He was definitely
Right.
playing water, but he was still trying to defend on land, and it just completely snowballed. Like the damage happened for Ruthless and his pocket being Plan B, and I think Mirror might need to counter that strat tonight.
Definitely needs to have look at those recs, seen how they played, and maybe think of a strategy on how to counter. They can either try to match up, like I said, with fire ships using Byzantines and another civ on water, or they can go for all-out land aggression. Maybe not invest so much on water. Try to keep the. It's difficult to wall Mediterranean. It's not Baltic. It's not that easy to wall. So definitely try to pressure on land. Just play it like Arabia and hope Sultan's team doesn't expect it and steamroll them on land.
Yeah, and like last time, both the flanks for Sultan did not go water. So they can also choose to like think how do you counter that? Like Sultan's team won't have galleys.
Right,
Sultan's
definitely.
team won't have four people on water. Like you can dock at start. All four of you can dock start, and instead of four
Yep.
going water, you can at least get three on water. So you'll just have the number advantage right away. You also have Byzantines on your side.
Yeah. It all comes down to yeah, has Mirror watched the Rex? Has he prepared for this map specifically? Do they have something in mind or are they gonna wing it? If they don't have a strategy in mind, I think Sultan takes this one easily because they seemed really prepared for this map. The way they executed their strategy was kind of perfect. Afterlife had an amazing performance. So yeah, you definitely need to have something planned for this home map.
Hmm. Moju's asking for the SIV draft, but I'm sorry, that's not available today because it's not loading for me and I had to use the Discord to show it only. So you guys might need to just wait for the SIVs tonight. And I mean, the hype's real. Like, I expect Pins to play here. I expect Sultan to play here. I think Afterlife's great here. I think JK is also gonna go here. But yeah, like it's really difficult for Sultan to put out a player because everybody's been performing for him.
Definitely. Afterlife, I think, still has been the backbone of their team with his pocket play. I think it has been a recurring theme this tournament that Sultan hasn't really performed potential, and people are
Mhm.
looking forward to him coming up and stepping it up in the finals. But yeah,
Mhm.
Afterlife has been a backbone. Similarly, JK with his insane fast aim timings and his archer play has been just carrying from one flank. So these two are definitely my stars to look out for in Sultan's team.
Yeah, I think for Plan B, asking the maps being picked, it has been Arena and African Clearing for Team Mirror. For Sultan, it is Golden Pit and Mediterranean. And the first two games, we're going to see Sultan's home map, then Mirror's home map, then Arabia. So Arabia is not the first game tonight, and that could change a lot of things. Because one thing I'd like to ask Salad, like when Arabia is the first map, how much pressure is on the teams to win?
Oh, I think it's an insane amount of pressure to win Arabia first game. I think I've seen teams just collapse after losing that first game of Arabia, because that's the Civ plus map you've practiced most, you've played the most, and I think most players are comfortable with it. So if you lose that map, especially if it's a stomp, it can be really demoralizing for a team. So I think like I said, I really like matchup where Arabia's game three today, because it definitely gives players a chance to come into their comfort zone, get out their first two games, and then when the pressure map is the game three instead of game one. So I really like this change today.
Hmm. So Tars, the game is starting very soon. They're all in the lobby. I think they're just getting up there. Yeah, I mean it's taking a while, but hold on to your horses. We're straight up gonna go into game as soon as it starts. There might be a little bit of delay, but yeah, it should definitely start very soon. Um, but thanks you all for showing up tonight. It's a big day for us. It's a big day for the whole community. AV Bombay, Saracen, he's definitely setting up this tournament for us. It's a great show from everybody. All the support is crazy. I mean, it's kind of crazy that Saracen's not being picked to play. I think he was asking to play talent. Like, do you have anything to say about Saracen not being picked for the teams? Do you think he should have
I
played
don't think he
it?
wasn't in the. I think if Saracen was in the player pool, he would be everyone's number one pick. He really is one of the
Definitely.
players of all time. So I don't think he was in the player pool,
No, no,
or
he
he'd
was
definitely
not
be
in the player pool. He's just
playing.
like sad that nobody's gonna pick me, so I didn't put myself up in the draft. But no, this is all a joke, guys. Don't worry. I mean, he's a great player. He's a fun player to play with. He's a fun guy to be with, to chat with. He's one of the best admins, out there. He's definitely doing everything he can to give us this tournament. And also, thanks to all the co-casters with me. Talents here today. We have had six co-casters in six different games. Talent, I think you're the eighth co-caster with me. So, like, huge thanks to all of them for showing up. We have such a great community, so much content coming in from them. So, it's great. Let's has the game started? No, I don't think the game started yet. So, I'm waiting for it to start right now. Talent, do you see the lobby yet?
I see the lobby. I see 7 out of 8 players have joined in. We have one frag star who's not yet joined. Let's see who
Fracture?
that is. No, no, no.
Oh,
It's joining a lobby late and leaving a lobby called doing a frag star.
he's just playing CS, man. We all know that.
Yeah, it's difficult for him to play on two screens. He's taking aces on one screen and owning with Archer on another screen. So it's kind of difficult for Fragstar. So you definitely understand.
Mhm.
Really one of the players of all time again.
Definitely. I think like again, like it's crazy, like all the players here, they have like so much talent and like it's just so hard to have only eight players playing today. I wish there was like a 16 player lobby. There's like I'm sure this would be like full of so many players, so many different memes, so much content out there.
Yep.
Like so
But it's been really great to watch the games in this tournament, seeing the people you play daily step it up in a tournament environment. It has been really fun. Yeah, I would also like to thank Saracen for putting this up together, and really good job done by him.
definitely the admins have been doing so much
And a
work
big
putting up this
thanks
tournament.
to everyone who's in chat here today. People are being very active. They're posting. They're supporting their favorite players. It's great to see, guys. Engagement is what makes this more fun. Thanks all for being here and engaging in the chat.
Yeah, thank you. Like, there's so many players. I think it was already at like a 50 viewer mark. And it's like so much support keeps us here. We'll like if there's like even more, we might be able to host a tournament in like a couple of months again. Like, there was a lot of hype about a 1v1 tournament earlier. So like other things could come of this, guys, and that's all thanks to your support.
Yeah, definitely. I think this the response we've gotten here and the way people are playing and hyped about this tournament. I really hope we do get more tournaments going forward. Agent, talking to you, but yeah, let's focus on this tournament today.
Yeah, definitely. So like I think the lobby is still not ready. I think they might have started the game. I don't see the lobby in there anymore. So guys, the finals, two teams have paved the way from
Can we get a poll
scratch.
in chat? Can we get early predictions? Can we get early votes on who's going to win? Can we start a poll in chat, Bronzer?
Yeah, I'll try to do that. Meanwhile, keep the chat going. Um,
I just want to see Chiku kill JK. That's some amazing sentiments here from Blitzkrieg. Sultan team sadly. Game one.
all right,
Let's
I've
put in
got the
some.
poll. You guys can predict, and I believe. Which team do you think is the fan favorite?
I think Sultan's team won in. I think people are definitely depends on who they want to win. I think everyone considers Sultan's team to be stronger on paper. I personally don't, but I think most that is the general sentiment here. So if you see, look at Mirror as the underdog, I think many people want the underdog to win today. Everyone has their favorites here today. It's more of some people are supporting Chiku, some people want to see Afterlife go. So I think it's evenly skewed here today. I don't see any team coming out as the major favorite. We have a good balance of viewers supporting either side.
Yeah. So again, guys, this is a big tournament. I think even the prize pool, these guys have 70,000 prize pool distributed among them. So whoever's gonna win, they have a lot of stakes here. Everybody is gonna be on their best form today, hopefully, and we'll have to see like what these guys can do. Can they show the best games tonight? Can they really take it up a level from the past performances? It's gonna be crazy. Plan B is in the chat. Thank you, Plan B. Plan B has been a big support here as well. He was in the games. He couldn't make it to the finals, but he's always been in the chat as well. Thank you, Plan B. Talent.
Yeah, Plan B has been one of the standout players for me this tournament. I honestly didn't expect much for him from him because I've seen him play a lot. But yeah, the way he played, and in every game, he was the most player this tournament. Definitely, I was really surprised. He really stepped it up. So I was really happy to see how he played.
All right. So I think we might be still waiting for one more player. There's 7 out of 8 players in the lobby right now. We're still waiting, guys. Oof.
Oh, we have 8 out of 8 finally.
Okay, that this is it. I think the game's about to start, guys.
Wow, the player
Get
who
ready.
wasn't joining was Mirror.
He just didn't want to play, man. I think so. One of the things I like to talk about Mur is he's played so many games, and in every game, he's been playing one TC, which is not his natural game. He loves to boom with 4 TCs. He loves to boom with 5 TCs. He loves to go crazy on his Black Forest. But we haven't seen any Black Forest because everybody just bans it against him.
Yep. And see, that's the thing when you're playing as a pocket. I've seen not just Mirror, many pocket players, if they're used to playing with those 3TC pocket builds and you suddenly start switching to flank, it kind
Mhm.
of becomes very difficult to manage your economy because you need more argent stop producing in that case, and they're more used to balancing their macro for the knight's build. So yeah, often you try to do some copium by going just one TC and keeping your ranges running. It can backfire. It has worked out well for JK, who seems to have practiced it a lot. But yeah, I hope it doesn't backfire for Mirror today and he plays to his natural game.
Yeah, I mean, so the strategy has been for him just to idle TC, go up, kill everyone. Hopefully that'll work tonight. And on the other side, we'll have to see like JK is playing, he could be playing, Lucky's playing. They have been consistent, but today they might need to produce more army, not lose at all. And because they're against Mirror, if they're against Mirror, they need to take down his army before they can think about moving or they can think about going up. So that could be a fun matchup tonight. The pockets, I mean, they're pockets, man. They just let the flanks die. We don't expect much from them, do we? Like,
I see the game has started, but I still see in lobby browser. Is that just me?
I think it might have just started at this second, or because I don't see it in anything yet. Assassin, are you sure the game has started? I don't see it. Mm, I don't know. Tell me if you see them, Talon, because I still
No, no,
don't see them.
it's still in lobby browser for me. I don't think it has
Try
started.
to refresh. Okay, still not in spec yet, Assassin. I mean, what else we got going tonight? We'll have to think about.
Well, people are calling out Chicken playing flank and Mirror playing pocket. And do you think that's what they should be doing, or should they stick to Mirror playing flank and Chicken pocket? Or why have they switched it up in this and switched it up in the final game?
I think if that is the case, I don't think they should, because I believe apart from one game, they've been performing well. They've been sticking. They should stick to what they're comfortable with. Because like, if you switch in the finals and it does not work, then you're a game down and you don't have much more to try. I think the first game you should stick to what works, and if it doesn't work, then you can switch. Because you
I'm
know,
I'm I'm gonna be a devil's advocate, and I think Chicken is a very. You remember the last show match, right? We praises for Chicken. Chicken
Mhm.
dominated Lucky on flank in on that Ghost Lake game. So on his A game, he is a very good flank. I think it can work out for them because, like I said, in the most important game, you play what you're comfortable with. Mirror is comfortable with pocket, and Chicken has been a flank player for a very very long time. So I think it might work out in their favor. If I was coaching them or if I was mentoring them, I would have definitely asked Chicken to stick to his flank game and Mirror to go for it.
Yeah, but what do you think about Mirror's pocket game? It's like he loves to go FC sometimes. I've seen his games on Four Lakes. I've seen some of the games other than Arabia. Do you think he's the kind of pocket you expect to come with scouts and help your archers and stay next to his archers? Or do you think he's
See,
the kind of
when these games are tough, I don't think you anyone gets careless with army production and army movement on the map. It's generally in games where you're very relaxed or you don't really care about the outcome, or you just hate your flank player where you go for an FC or a boom kind of build. But in this high pressure game, I don't think Mirror might. I don't think Mirror will take the risk of just leaving his flank alone and going for an FC. I think he's a smart player, he's an established player and a captain for a reason. So I think he'll stick to a natural army production game with pocket and not go into two boom heavy mode.
Yeah, I mean that's true. That's a really important point since this is a tournament game, and of all things, it's the final. This is the one that counts. I guess nobody is gonna be greedy enough. Nobody is gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna let you die. I think they're just gonna try to stick to meta. They're gonna try to keep making army because more than economy, like you're making the economy so you can make army. So I think that army, it's gonna keep you alive. It's gonna be your hope. I
And we're
think
in the game. The game has
okay,
started. It's
yes.
3 minutes until it starts. We can go over the civs maybe when you're ready with OBS.
Yeah, yeah, I'm ready. Okay. You can tell me the save score. It doesn't show on capture age, but yeah, like the saves. For JK, it's Italians. For Sultan, it's Malians. Afterlife's on Lithuanians. And Lucky on Dravidians. Those are decent medicivs. They're all like sort of water civs, right? What
Yep.
about Team Mirror? What do you think?
We have Trush, who's playing Vikings flank, and his pocket is mirror as Saracens.
Hmm.
Hmm. Very interesting choice. I think Mirror might go for galleys here and try to defend until Vikings goes, or maybe they're just gonna. Oh, I think this is a pure land play, right? This is a land play. Saracens going for knights maybe, and with the archer bonus, producing archers and trying to break into the. I don't see this as a water play with Vikings flank going for an FC.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely, I think they're trying to play on land. On the other side, we have Sephiroth as the Persian's pocket and Chicken as the Malay flank. I disagree with Mujju saying that they can't push on any side because I think Sephi and Chicken, if they don't bicker and if they get their mentalities right, are very strong together. And I think they can push. They're both very strong players on pocket and flank individually. And I think if they coordinate well, they definitely have potential to push anyone from the other side.
Yeah,
On the other, yeah,
definitely. Like specifically, if you have a Saracens on your team, you're gonna eat up the Palisades. The
definitely. I think they're
enemy,
just going for a land play. They're not going to try any water shenanigans. I think they're just going for pure land.
yeah, but Lucky also has Dravidians. They have that extra wood. They can afford the extra dog and they can afford an extra range as well, right? The
Yep.
200 wounds
Yes.
is no joke. And I believe the fishing ships carry extra food or something like that. And
I think it's just the fishermen, right?
oh, it's the fisherman. Okay. But I think they also have something for the fishing ships. I'm not sure what it is. And on top of it, they have Italians.
Oh, it's fishing ships as well. Sorry.
Okay.
It is fishing ships.
Show the game. Thiru, if you see it, we're in 30 seconds delay. It's just about to start. We're all excited to see it. I hope you all are too. I see the excitement. So it's Mediterranean, and we're just about to start the game. Um, whew,
Do we have the
talent.
overlay ready for the scores?
Yeah. Everything's ready. I think the scores, everything should be ready. Hopefully, there's nothing. Delay is
Just on
done
time,
for.
we have our local celeb Dopefish also coming in. Thank you,
You
Dopefish.
dope. Kinda late, man. Can't expect you to be here sooner. But no, thanks for showing up, dope. You're right on time. The game's just about to start. Is the first game. It's Mediterranean. Team Sultan versus Team Mira. Let's go. I'm gonna fast forward as fast as I can so we catch up to live gameplay. I think I'm on 12 seconds. I don't think there's any delay. And we're, I think on the, uh, okay, we're live. Okay, we're live. Everything's ready, I hope.
Yep. I'm live on 40 seconds.
Did I miss
Oh,
it?
and we have a pause coming out.
Already? Damn, is there a re going on?
No idea. Maybe Saracen will let us know. I think team names are swapped. You have Team
Wait,
Sultan.
I keep trying to swap it. It doesn't change. I'll try to change it. Let's go change it manually, I guess. Okay. Assassin says he's stressed already. Is there a pause? I don't see a pause yet.
I'm at 151 2 minutes right now. Can you speed up?
Yeah, I'm speeding up 2.5, 2.6, 2.7. Should be
Yep.
live.
Yes. We're live at 2:14 and we have just kidding as Italians and Afterlife on his Lithuanians going up against Trush and Mirror. Trush playing Vikings and Mirror's on the Mirror on the Saracens pocket. On the other side, we have a real showdown for you guys with Lucky and Sultan playing together on one side against Sefi and Chicken. I think this is going to be brutal and it will be really interesting to see the battles that come out here. I think JK Afterlife both are not as aggressive as the other side. I think we'll have kind of a stalemate on the other side unless JK just goes full on man mode and tries to take down Trush. But the other side is going to be very aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, you see the build from Afterlife. He's going for dock straight away. He's the twins. He can afford it. He can just put some villages on board and just build the dock early. And you see that fishing ship already, right? So this
Yeah.
is good start, good prep from Afterlife. That's gonna give them
He's
a
gonna
huge
have a huge
advantage.
edge. He's ready with his builds. He's not fucking around in this final, and he's been asking players to improve his builds, what he can do to make his game better. So
Hmm.
yeah, I appreciate that, and it's definitely paid off for him so far, and maybe it does in the finals as well.
Yeah, and look at Trush. He's walling early. He does have some idle time, but he's walling super early, and he's Vikings. He has that.
Not
I think the cheaper dock, right? He gets like
yes.
15% discount on the docks as Vikings, and so does his teammates. So I think that's a good pick.
It does, but I have Trush really. It's up to Trush on how he deals with this pressure today. You can see already has one villager idle TC time.
Chicken
So
has already lost
I
a
think
villager somewhere. Where has he lost a
has he?
villager? Yeah, he has lost a villager, and his
I
villager building dock is also half HP. I think Lucky could have even killed that, and
did
he's Malay.
Chicken kill his boar with TC, or is that the second boar
Oh,
he's taking? No,
did he
I think
kill
it's
it
the
with
second
TC?
boar.
Okay.
Maybe.
Lucky has killed a scout from Chicken. He might snipe this villager who does not have Loom already on half HP, and Sultan's also bringing his scout. Great start for Team Sultan. They're two villages
But
ahead, at least.
Chicken is crumbling. I think he killed his boar with TC as well.
Wait, did he? Because he has also lost a villager to the boar.
I
Man,
think
this
so.
could be
There's
a.
no way he ate one boar that fast, right? Did he? I'm not sure. Maybe someone can check and let me know.
Yeah, I think he has lost two villagers, and Sultan Sim only has one kill. So it has to be to a boar or to a
Yeah,
wolf.
yeah. He definitely lost a boar, will to a boar. He hasn't scouted his two sheep. So basically everything that can. Has he lost his scout as well?
Yeah, he lost the scout to TC.
Jesus. So he can't push deer. Oh God, chicken.
and
This is not good for him for game one.
and Sultan scouts the dock villager for Sefi, but Sefi was loomed, so I think he chose to not attack, which is smart decision. He checked it, I think.
Yep.
Meanwhile, JK is inside Rush's base. He's just running away from the scout, but Mirror's scout is also here. A lot of HP loss for JK. I think. I hope there's no idle time. Oh, look at this.
Look at Sefi though.
Sefi.
Sefi is doing pretty well. I think he's no mistakes from him so far. Idle TC time is least for Sultan actually on 1 second, but Sefi is
Yeah.
right up there with 5 seconds.
But
Trush in the meanwhile has two villagers idle time already.
look at the build
Uh,
from Mirror. He has two dogs already. Is that a misplay
oh,
or
I
what is it?
I think he's going for galleys. Then he's already on gold, so I was wrong. They're not going for land aggression. They're gonna play complete water. He's gonna play galleys and maybe wait, help Trush reach fast castle longboats. Is that the plan here? I'm not sure.
I think Lucky is going for a barrack right now. I think they might stick to the same start as they did last time.
Yep,
They're
worked
gonna
out
go
right. So
land.
why switch
Yeah.
it up?
And meanwhile, JK is laming Trush. Wow. And I think JK has not even found his scouts.
Neither has. I think Trush hasn't either, right? I see 6 cows on the edge.
Yeah, no.
Oh
Trush
God,
hasn't scouted. I think JK has scouted them, but Trush hasn't.
Jesus, that's a heavy lame. Okay, so he loses the scout. Maybe Trush, did he notice the chick? Trush is losing sight of the sheep. Trush, go get your sheep, man.
Yeah, he has
JK
so
being a
many
sneaky.
sheep. Oh,
JK is so sneaky. We see
yeah.
two ranges coming up for Lucky immediately. He's gonna put on the land pressure. Chicken has clicked up. He is 25 pop with Malay. He does have a decent eco setup, so maybe he might not be as behind as we thought. But he doesn't even have a barracks up
Yeah,
yet.
he
He
does not
needs
have a
40
barracks.
barracks
That
down.
could be dog. And he does not have a dog. Or does he have a dog?
He does have a dog.
Wait, look at the dog from Chicken.
Yeah, it's more like Lucky's dog, but it does belong to
Yeah,
Chicken. Maybe
I
signed
was
over the lease or something.
thinking this is Lucky's dog for so long. Like, all you need is, and yeah, like a demo from Afterlife. No, that's a demo from Sultan, my bad. And that could just instantly snap the fish from Chicken. And This could be really the answer chicken right at the start of the game.
Well, but I must say, Chicken has adapted well because he's already on berries. He has put down
Hmm.
farms, so he's not gonna invest any more on fishing ships. He knows that's a lost cause. So he does have a food eco going. He has 8 on food, so he will be able to produce villager. But yeah, oh god, he's just putting his first range now. Meanwhile, Lucky has out. How is it gonna end for Chicken?
Yeah.
Is this gonna be a quick one? I really don't want to see a quick game one in this final.
Yeah, I think Lucky should have been more aggressive with the army. He's not sending his army, even while he knew like Chicken's uptime was great. He has lost 2 villages. I guess he doesn't know about the village. He lost a bow. He has lost a bow, maybe.
Yep.
So
Right now it's just up to Sefi to maybe carry. Sefi doing the right thing, going for the fishing ships.
yeah,
Okay, I was wrong there.
I mean,
He's not doing anything.
Mirror still
But
has 2 docks and galleys. The Saracen galley is a
Mirror has
faster.
triple docked. Mirror has triple docked. Mirror
Oh
is
no.
going for the galleys play. Trush has few galleys. I don't think Trush is gonna produce much. It's up to Mirror to carry this side. Trush
Yeah.
has walled off, which is good for them. He's
Uh,
putting house walls down now.
Looking at the archers from Lucky, they've done a lot of damage. I don't think Chicken has any resources anymore. Like he might have to just build scums. Like he has 4 farms. He's really far behind right now. Right now he needs help on land from Sefi. And Sefi does have scouts. I believe they're in Lucky's base right now. Oh gosh, we have missed that. I think Sefi might have sniped a villager
Yep,
from Lucky, but
Sefi
he has lamed
has
his
one
sheep.
eco KD and he's lamed 4 sheep from Lucky, but Lucky's Lucky has only 2 fishing ships and not very. The fish have dried out near his dock, so he could have some food problems right now. So
Yeah,
Safi
right
might
now
just
I
keep them in.
think Sefi's dock is also being sniped, but he's defending with a fire galley. Like he might have lost some fish there. Like yeah, Sefi has 2 eco KD right now, and so much action going on right now. And meanwhile, still Lucky's archers are still just sitting on the woodline and gold, and Chicken will not be able to take the gold for a long time.
Yep, Chicken needs to produce skirmishers here. Does he not have the resources? He needs to put something down here. He can't just wait. But the worrisome thing for Sefi now, the fish were his food eco, right? And he doesn't have that many farms down now. He just placed down a couple right now. He has
Mhm.
4 wills on berries, so he might struggle to keep up scout production. And that's the only thing the only way Chicken stays in the game. So they're gonna struggle a lot here.
Um,
Mirror taking out 3 demo ships. He's fighting 2v1 on water, and I think he's doing a pretty
ooh,
decent job so far.
yeah.
That's a big bada boom there from Mirror.
I think Sultan also had some demos, but I don't think he has used them anywhere yet. I think they're still in the center. He's waiting, but I think when you're
They're near
versus
Mirror's
galleys,
dock.
yeah,
Yeah.
when you're versus galleys, you won't be able to use them really. I
Yeah,
think Mirror will
yeah.
be able to
Demos is
snap everything.
definitely not the play against
Oh,
galleys.
oh, this is
Miss
too
kind of a
close. This
misplay.
is too close. Oh my gosh, that's a
Oh, that could
lot
have
of
been.
HP. Could
But
have
that
been
still
better,
could have been
but yeah.
much worse. He still has those ships.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think.
Mirror's doing a fantastic job here on water, but he does maybe need to split up his galleys a bit, send 2 or 3 to snipe fish. You can't stay defensive with these galleys. That it beats the point, right? You're making galleys to quickly go and snipe fishing ships, not to
Mhm.
defend your water. And he doesn't have much to defend on water either. He has 3 fishing ships. So while he's defending, he's not achieving the goal the galleys were made for, which is sniping the opponent's fish. But he might change that now. He's going ahead. Oh god, no.
Yeah, meanwhile, Sefi
That's
has been successful in clearing up the army from Lucky. But yeah, I think
right.
Sefi might have lost his fishing ships. But he has a lot of scouts. He has 7 scouts on the field. Meanwhile, Sultan's already up as well. And JK is already up too. I never saw that. I mean, he's Italian. And
Oh,
I
we
don't.
completely missed that one, but yeah, that's quick by JK.
Yeah.
He already has crossbows. He has a siege workshop. Trush needs to react now to defend on land. I have no idea what does he do here.
Yeah,
He
also
is close
Thrush.
to clicking up, so maybe he can click up and put down a siege workshop of his own. But what's the plan then? What units are they gonna go for? What are they going to do in Castle Age? Are they gonna play a booming approach?
I mean, Sefi is the only one with any cavalry right now. I don't think Mirror is gonna contest land for now because he's playing 3 dogs as Saracens and he is taking the cavalry armor though. Wait, no, that's Sefi. Never mind. That's Sefi. That's Sefi. So I think Sefi has to play both sides. He is trying to do some damage with his scouts, but hasn't been too successful. He does have 3 kills.
Right, right. But Steffi is channeling his inner plan B this game. He's doing a solid job with his cavalry. He's keeping Lucky on his toes. He's not letting him come ahead. He's not letting him get away with just sending archers ahead without any cavalry support. He cleaned the first wave in Chicken's base. Now he's in Lucky's base pressuring him. So Lucky has to come back with his spears and archers.
Yeah, there's still like 7 scouts right now, and he's up. I think that could be like light cav. And can you tell me anything about the Persian light cav talent?
Is there anything special about them?
Aren't they able to collect gold if they kill units with Savar? Is it Savar?
I have no idea. Sorry, I'm not that versed with the new Persians.
Yeah, I think they have a tech though. I don't know if it's a tech or it's the team bonus or something. I'm not sure about that, but yeah, I believe
Maybe
the
someone in
cavalry.
chat can let us know.
Yeah, it's all cavalry. So yeah, those light cap can prove very impactful if they just produce gold by killing.
Yeah, but it's a unit tech, right?
Yeah.
It does need a castle for it, so not
Okay,
gonna
that
come and
makes
play
sense.
anytime soon. Now Lucky is moving out with his archers. He's reached castle age, so the crossbow upgrade is gonna come in. Mirror, Chicken is not close to clicking up at all. Chicken is nowhere close to clicking up. He's struggling hard this game.
So I think the tower defense for Thrush on his side, it's gonna snipe one Mangara. It might snipe some crossbows, but I think the tower will be taken down eventually. It's also hitting with crossbows. I think a lot of damage is taken by JK, but I don't think it's still enough. And he will snipe those 5 villages. Oh, look at the smart move from Thrush. He just sends his village to snipe the Mangle, even though I don't think
if he gets that, it's kind of worth. It's not. It could have been much worse.
Yeah.
But yeah, taking the Mangonel is huge for him there. He can make a Mangonel of his. Maybe defend. It's not the best spot for him. JK is definitely putting up a lot of pressure on him. Meanwhile, JK, as we suspected, is on 1 TC, going for early ballistics. I guess he already has it. No, he's just clicked it and he's going for it.
No.
The Italians will have
There's
that pretty
a lot
soon.
of action going on. Like, I think Sefi is just doing a lot of damage in Sultan's base. Meanwhile, Sultan and Lucky are inside Chicken's base with a huge army, which could definitely snowball and go directly to Sefi's base. Sefi does have a lot of eco on land. Like, he has a lot of farms. I don't think he has the fish eco. But, like, Mirror has been playing water for them. And I think it's time for Mirror to switch. I think Mirror has actually won water for them. Mirror's KD, it's 17 to 2, like the eco KD. So I think all the fish has been sniped.
Yep. You know what? The flanks are definitely struggling. I mean, they're struggling is to put it lightly, but the pockets are pretty far ahead. You see Mirror, who can set up a fish boom now. He's cleared water. He already has a villager lead on Afterlife of around 13 wills. Similarly, Sefi cleared a lot of villagers from Sultan.
Yeah, I mean,
Sultan has only 33 villagers now, and Sefi is already at 54. So that's a huge lead.
Definitely. So, like, I think the army lead is still for Team Sultan right now with the number of crossbows, the number of knights there are, I think. But the thing is, like, water is no joke. Look at the fish. Look at the fish right now from Mirror. It's crazy.
Like, if you want to bet on someone to have the best fish boom in Bombay lobby, it's probably Mirror, right?
Probably so. He's the Black Forest Express. He loves to fish boom. And I think he's going to ask his team to go fishing still. Like, Sefi is starting to add fish as well. He's already on 2 Persian TCs. But right now, the problem for Sefi might be this huge army waiting outside.
Yeah, there's enemies knocking at the door. How does Sefi respond? Sefi needs to mass up some army. If he clears this, they have a real shot at winning this.
I think he just needs to maybe take a good engage or just add a mangonel there.
Yeah, he definitely needs a siege workshop right now. He's going for a TC. I don't think that's going to help him much, but I think he definitely needs a siege workshop to try and snipe those crossbows, because you see the reinforcements from Lucky already coming in. They know Chicken is dead. Chicken is completely fried, and they're going for Sefi now.
Yeah, meanwhile, Thrush has been able to successfully defend his base. We saw the number of crossbows from Thrush, and I think JK has not been able to attack him again. Like, his army numbers are not looking so good. He's maxing up his crossbows again. So Saracens, I think some of the buildings of Team Saracens are going down against these huge amount of archers from Lucky. Dravidian crossbows, to be
Yep.
precise.
Sephi does need a mangonel here. Another thing they can do is, since Trust has been able to clear out the pressure, Mirror definitely needs to coordinate with Sephi here and clear out this army. There's no
And
way they win if this army just stays here and denies Sephi this gold, denies him his farms. So that will lead means nothing if your eco is not working. And for some
yeah,
reason they decide to step back.
and as Bond mentions, JK is already up to him without much army.
Yep, JK is up to Imp. He has 13 crossbows. So now Mirror needs to do a smart play here and just pressure. You know he can't have that much eco. You know he doesn't have that much cleared it. You have to keep the pressure on. You can't just let him sit back, upgrade his crossbows, and then just clear you with arbalest. You definitely need to keep attacking him here. And if you get in, you're fast him with a 50 villager eco. Some of these villagers die. He's just now putting second TC, so that's good for him. But all these wheels are unprotected because he went 1 TC. If you get in here in this area where he's mining his gold or in his lumber camp, the game could end pretty quickly for JK. And that's just what Mirror is trying to do.
Yeah,
He has
meanwhile,
those Saracen
Chicken, look
archers.
at Chicken's base quickly. Talent. How many villages is he gonna stay
I don't
alive?
see a base. I just see a graveyard on the part of the map where Chicken's base used to be.
Yeah, and
So
okay, now JK's army and Afterlife's army are about to engage. I think Mirror's got a timing. I think he realizes JK is up. He's just jumping on those crossbows as fast as he can. And if JK is not able to upgrade this crossbow, I think JK's game might be done here. But JK is microing
well,
pretty well.
but on the other side, Sephi lost his entire army. If you look at his military count, it's one more than the famous number Mem says. So that's not pretty good for Sephi. But yeah, like you said, they cleared out JK's army, so he has a stamp bracer with 2 crossbows. So now they can just sit on his gold and pressure him. They shouldn't be going back. They should be sending reinforcements. But yeah, what does the other side do? He's putting down a castle. If
So
that goes up,
JK
still
has
doesn't secure
also
gold
lost
for
all
him.
of his army while he's in him. He just took Bracer.
Yep.
I don't think he took Arbs yet, but no chemistry, no Arbs, and JK is sitting on 2 army with his very famous Imp time.
Yep. So yeah, Mirror needs to keep the pressure on here on JK if they hope to have any chance of winning this game. Chicken is at 19 wills. He's out of the game. I don't think he's coming
Yeah,
back
I
into
mean,
this game.
he's definitely out of the game. The thing is, he's Malay. He can definitely fish bow very easily. He can still make that cheap army from maybe castles. He can even just go for infantry if he wants, because you don't really need to take arm and stuff. All he needs to do is keep some of his villages in the game and keep adding buildings. And maybe even in him, you can even sling him, right? Like, Sephi is on 101 eco. Mirror's got a decent eco as well. And their villager numbers, they're looking 265 to 235. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Team Sultan is not super ahead in eco right now.
Right. This game is definitely closer than I thought it would be after seeing how Chicken fell down in Feudal Age. But now this could be a problem. They're going to Mirror he base, and I'm kind of curious where Mirror fell off. He had, if you remember the last time we spoke, he had 64 wills or some 50 wills as opposed to Afterlife 43, and now he has just 64. Did he lose a lot of wills or did he just stop making? He has.
I don't think he has lost anything yet. He might have
So
just
has
idled.
he has 18 minutes idle TC time. There's your answer for you.
Damn.
Oh no, Mirror.
And I think a lot of his eco is on water as well. Also, Mirror is trying to raid Afterlife. He's still trying to do some damage to JK, but JK is coming in, and he might have the upgrades to clean up everything. There's still some army from Mirror in Afterlife's base, but like not enough. Meanwhile, he's kind of idle on his TCs. He doesn't have a lot of eco, but I think he saves most of his villagers. He's only lost 1 villager right now. So there's still a big army, but it's not doing much damage. Meanwhile, Sephi is trying to make stables, and he's losing those stables right away. And Sultan is just not stopping anymore.
Well, not losing wills is a good thing for Mirror if he does make them, right? He's completely idle. He's not producing wills. He hasn't produced a single will since 5 minutes as we speak.
That could be really bad for them. Like the thing is, the villager difference is still only 20. It's too close.
Just imagine Mirror is producing from 3 TCs all this time. I think then they have a real shot. I
Yeah,
think this pressure has gotten to him. I don't understand. Does he have no food? What's going on here?
I think
Maybe
he
he has no
definitely has a
food.
lot of food. He has 370 food sitting right now at least. So he definitely has the food. But like if you compare it to Sefi, he's definitely been making villages, but he has not been making any army. Which one do you prefer? And look at this. Look at Lucky. Look at his villagers. Look at his villagers. Look at his villagers.
Yep,
Oh my god.
he's going for a get
Game
out of my
one,
game one
right?
castle. He's gonna deny that gold. Maybe he can put it a bit further as well to
And
completely deny that gold. Sefi goes for a castle. I don't think that's gonna go up. It's a valiant try from him, but there's just too much army. Unless they don't what they don't focus him. They are trying to pull away the army from the castle. Sefi actually go and deny. But at what cost? At what
but
cost?
at
Look at
what
those army
cost?
numbers drop. They had 54 before this fight started. It's gonna be 20 after the fight ends. They call the
Mirrors.
GG before the fight ends, and this game is
Too
over.
soon. Too soon. Too soon. Oh my god. But does Mirror reach Castle? As somebody asked, I don't think he has. I think they've called it, and I think like this was a good game. There was a lot happening. Like the Arps from JK finally came into Trush's base and were able to do damage. I don't think anybody from Team Mirror was able to impair. I think one of the like misplays that happened from Sevi is he did not make knights. Not enough knights. Why does he keep making camels? You have to ask.
Are you speaking about Mirror? Because Sefi did play enough
No,
nights, right?
Sefi started making camels.
Hmm. Maybe he thought cavalry is the real threat. I don't know. So as far as I know, there's gonna be some issues here. I think Chicken, if Team Mirror has a mental coach or a mentor helping them, this is definitely the time to go into the Discord and calm them down. I
Mm-hmm.
know there's gonna be some heat there right now, and Chicken is probably mentally kind of demotivated after this game. So he definitely needs a pick me up from his teammates.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, they need to treat at least one map as a whatever map, not focus on it too much. Maybe Mediterranean was that they're pretty comfortable on Golden Pit, so they need to realize that it's a 5 game series and not let this game affect them too much. So if
Yeah.
they've decided that Chicken is more comfortable playing tank, that decision which you made for a 5 game series should not be changed just because you lost game one. It's okay,
Yeah.
bad games happen, they happen to everyone. So they should stick with what they've decided and maybe calm each other down.
One thing also coming from Team Sultan is that they still played the team that has been playing for most of their games. Prince was not being played in this game still. So that's one hope for Mirror's team that okay, there might be a player who has not played enough games, but he is possibly the stronger of the four players other than Sultan.
Yep,
So
he's a pretty strong player, especially when he gets his kind of map and his kind of boomy gameplay. He can be pretty good. Like Bond said, he can be a very good pick for Arena, which is actually Mirror's home map, but Pinto is very comfortable at it. And on the flip side, they Mirror also have played Trush, who's played more games than Old Monk. So Old Monk also has to come in into some game.
yeah, I think like Chicken playing flank, people have been asking like, was that a bad decision at the start? Like,
Like I said, one game doesn't matter. I'm pretty
hmm
sure people in chat who are bashing Chicken for his flank play have lost many villagers to boars, have lost many villagers to opponent scouts,
hmm
have died after reaching feudal age, not making a single army. So it can happen even the best of our 2K players in chat. So
hmm
I don't think it affects that much. He should just focus on the next game and go ahead and play it to his natural game.
Also, I think, what about JK like this game? Like, do you think he keeps making the same mistake? He keeps going game without any army.
I don't think it's a mistake because it's working out for him, man. But he shouldn't get away with this. He should not be able to get away with this. He in
Yeah,
every
no,
game.
I mean, he did not this time. Like, Mira was able to clean up everything. I think Trash and Mira could have pushed that side completely if uh, Chicken and Sultan, not Chicken and Sultan, Lucky and Sultan were not on Mira's base, right? Mira
Yep.
had to pull
Right.
back all of his army. I think JK's army was completely cleaned up. He had zero army at one point because he was an imp. He didn't even have the imp upgrades. He didn't have the mass. And Afterlife
Yep.
didn't have enough army to defend him alone.
And I think the pressure is really getting to Mirror because that kind of idle time for a player who's known to make villagers, who's known to boom, is I never thought I'd see the day. I think the pressure is getting to him, and I'm
hmm
It's really something I want to ask him after the series is done. But yeah, let's focus on the next game.
Hmm.
My advice to anyone hearing from Team Mirror is continue to play your game. Bad games can happen to anyone, and focus on the next game. It's your home map now, and you have a
Yeah, in
if
a best
anyone.
of five, you just have to keep going forward. You can't think
Yeah,
about the mistakes you made. You just
yep,
need to focus on your gameplay. Don't worry about anything else. So
right.
I think the lobby for game two has been made. I hope the map has been picked. Let's see the games. Sorry, I did not focus on stats too much, but like I believe like the stats would not define anything that happened in this game. But yeah, let's try to get on to the next game, see if it's up. Um, is it Arena? Moj is really hyped for Arena. I think it is Arena. Bond. Muju. Yes, it's Arena. A you hype talent. It's Arena.
Oh, definitely. Arena is probably the server's favorite close map, something everyone really loves, and a lot of players excel in this map. See, a lot of players are not that good at dealing with aggression, but if you let them play their game, they know the unit comps, they know strategies for their civs. So I think this is a map where players like those can shine, who have a bit of trouble dealing with aggression, but once you get them to play their game, they can really carry the game. So I think they might play Trush here, who's not that good in dealing with aggression, but after having a boom, he does make the right unit comms and does use his military pretty well. So I think this map does favor mirror heavily unless Sultan has some strat ready for it, and I think we might see Pinto come into this map.
Yeah. Um, so this could be really interesting. And like before this game start, I think if you want to take a break, I think there will still be 3 minutes of time. There will be delay. So take a little water break, come back in a minute because we have to keep going on for 5 games, right, Talent? So
Yep, yep, yep,
see
yep.
you guys in a couple of minutes. I'll still be back.
On us to stay calm. Yeah, we'll be back in 2 minutes.
Can you let them all wash away? Let it all wash away, cause I don't wanna feel the pain. Love, just let me go, cause I don't wanna feel the pain of holding on and keeping strong. So now I'm moving on. I don't wanna feel the same, so love, just let me go. Go. Guess I didn't know it would end this way. One drink too much and I could see your face. Why did I let you go? How could I let you leave? Will I ever see you? And do you think of me? Love, let me go, cause I've been holding on for far too long. I've been fighting and keeping strong. Now you just gotta let me go. Time, wash away every feeling that can cause me pain. All these memories I can't escape. Can you let them all wash away? Let it all wash away, cause I don't wanna feel the pain. Love, just let me go, cause I don't wanna feel the pain of.
All right, guys, I'm back. I think game two is gonna be underway very soon. I see the lobby being made. I think they might. Yeah, the lobby is full, and I see pins being played in this game in place of. I think it might be in place of JK. No, wait, JK is still there. Yeah, it's in place of Lucky, and it's Arena. Um, I believe Lucky is more of an open player, open map player for them. So that might be the reason for this change. Obviously, Prince is really good at arena, he's good at booming, he's good at strategies. So this could be really difficult. Meanwhile, for Team Mirror, I think Mirror's playing, Chicken is playing, Sefi is playing, and Old Monk is a change. Trush is not the person who is gonna play arena. So great strategies for them. Um, Also, Team Sultan is 1-0 up right now. So they have the advantage. They can relieve themselves a bit. Like they can throw a map right now and still be even. Obviously, they don't want to throw the map here because they want to keep the lead intact, try to win as fast as they can. Just don't give the opponents a chance. Meanwhile, for Team Mira, it's gonna be starting to be like a little bit of pressure mounting on them. So yeah, I believe Talon's back here too. Talon? Okay.
Yep.
But yeah,
Hello.
okay. Yeah, Talon's back. Welcome back, Talon.
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, like you said, they need to understand that it was Sultan's home map. They should not be worrying about it too much, and they have the upper hand in this map, and they should play like it. They should be confident in their strategies. They should not try to adapt to what Sultan is doing and
Hmm.
show why this is their home map, right?
Exactly. Like, it's just one map. They're supposed to win the home maps. And right now, all they need to do is execute what they practiced.
Yep, definitely. They need to keep a calm head and just focus on this game. And I really hope it's 1-1 going into Arabia.
Yeah, yeah, thanks for reminding what I had to finish the prediction. Team Sultan is on, so there goes your money. Nice job. All right, I'll start the prediction for team from game two right now. Um, but thanks for the viewers. So many viewers in the chat tonight. Like they're all hyped up. Thanks, Wadai. Thanks, Apu, Thiru. I think Cold Coffee's here, News here. So many people. Dope was here. Thank you guys. So many people. It's like we're gonna be like one of the bigger channels on AOE tonight. All right, game to prediction going. So, Talent, I think all the players are in the lobby right now, and you might be able to see their positions.
Yep. So we have Pinto who's come in for this arena game as we predicted. He's teaming up with Sultan. And Prince is going for the Korean's flank with the Pole's pocket. No, there's not much guesswork to be done. They're gonna follow a late booming strategy. They might try to pressure with war wagons and Pole's knights because they are facing up against a lineup which has a lot of late games. So maybe they want to try some early aggression. On the other side, we have Afterlife teaming up with Just Kidding, who's Just Kidding is on Portuguese. So again, another great castle drop civ. Oringan's a great unit for the castle age and arena. And we have Afterlife on. So I sense some 2 TC, then pocket knights coming up. I think both sides are going for aggressive play because that's what you want to do against Mirror, right? So this does seem prepared from them. This does not seem random at all. They know Mirror and Sephi are very strong at their boom game and at late games. They want to start attacking in Castle Age. This is just my prediction. Maybe they prove me a fool and just go for late game themselves and beat Mirror anyway. But I think that's what they're trying to do. On the other hand, we have Mirror playing Turk's flanks. Would you believe it? And who he has Chicken as his pocket on the Gurjaras. And on
Yeah.
the other side, we have Bohemians flank Sephi with pocket Teuton's old monk. So both pocket players have come to the flank to play this game, and both players who we thought would boom are probably going for some aggressive strategy. Mirror might go Turks fast him. Sephi might go for a monk crash, he might go for a castle drop, or he might just boom from flank. I don't know what the plan is. But yeah, we see Old Monk and Chicken playing the pockets.
So one thing from Gujarat, I think Mirror's team had this in the last game too. They had MS Dog's flank on Arena. He went for a fast imp. Wasn't really a best fast imp, you'd say. But when you know you might get Arena, you might practice the build a bit more, right? And I think
Yep.
this time he will be well versed with it.
Yep. He's hoping so. I love to see a good fast imp executed properly. I also love to see a good monk rush executed properly. So maybe we can see one of those in this game. So we have
Yeah.
pins on Koreans facing up against Sefi, and we have Mirror facing up against Just Kidding on Portuguese, and Mirror playing Turks. What do you think of these matchups?
So I think I definitely prefer Turks over anything else in arena, right? Like they have one of the superior units, superior imp timings. The only things that I've seen work against them is like somebody going for a light cap all in strategy or like all in nights or something like that early on. Don't let them push early, and then they lose to the eco. But
Right.
for that, you need to keep an eye. You need to keep up your timings. Like you can't let the talk masses, janissaries, or hand cannoneers or whatever thing you want to make. Like fast aim is one of the things that is really expected. Another thing, though, you can also tower rush them.
But don't you think Sefi has a great advantage in this lineup? If he plays monks, actually, he can do great against Pinto, who's probably gonna go for Korean war wagons.
Yeah, I think monks are great here. Monks are great, but I think you have to say like, are these players comfortable with the monk micro here?
Yeah, but also in the late game, if you let him get to hook knees, I think he can counter the opponent lineup very well. Poles, while they go to their cavalry spam, the later the game goes, they're not gonna do that great, especially against Bohemian halves.
Yeah, that's true. Like, so I think what Prince and Sultan will try to do is they will want to break in as fast as possible before the Bohemian player can get to his late game or like even get the monk mask, right? He does
Right.
get those like monks cheaper. I don't know if the monasteries are cheaper, uh, but I think they have the unique tech which makes monk cost food instead of gold. So as
Yep. Aside
Bohemians,
reforms.
how do you want to open this talent?
Honestly, if I would be playing this, I'd probably go for defense. So Pinto is not the most aggressive player him. So I'm okay with letting this go to late game. I can get Halbu at me, and if they go for an aggressive approach, I probably putting down monasteries and defending with monks. I think this situation is tailor made for Sefi to succeed in this game, and I really hope he pulls out a good performance.
So, I mean, you'll have to talk about the pockets here more than the flanks now, because maybe the strategies are fine, but how much support and at what time will they get the support from the pocket players? Like old monk, his pocket, like last game on Arena, he showed some promise. He showed one of the brilliant stats by defending against human ramps with a single mangonel.
Yep.
And
I
on the
think
other
that's
side,
definitely gonna come and play here as well. Cuman will be making rams. They will be trying to break in, or JK might go for a castle drop with Cuman Night Flood. So they have to be ready for aggression.
yeah, so I think like not much happening. Obviously, it's Arena Dark Age, but there's like 19 seconds idle time for chicken already.
Chicken does not seem to be having a good day today. He needs to really step it up. Meanwhile, Mirror as well, killing his deer a mile away from the team. They seem to be playing pressure.
Yeah. Afterlife is playing humans though. Is he already up? Yes, he is up. He's 18 pop up. This is the build for 2 TCs. You just want to get to 2 TCs really fast. I don't see him sending enough villages on wood right away though. Um, he's making a house and his villages. I would say his woodlands are really far though. Do you want to make the first lumber camp super far? Probably don't. Idle time?
Doesn't matter that much in the long run. It's probably a 10-20 difference. It wouldn't matter that much.
Yeah, I mean, still
I
humans
think,
like.
yeah, I think he plans to put the TC there, so there's a lot of farm space behind. Maybe that's why he chose that spot.
Yeah, I think I do like the TC spot. There's a lot of space. I like his base a lot. So one thing for Mira, he did get the 4 year start, and he still does not have any farms.
They need them right now.
Yes, you do. For Turks, you wanna have those 8 or 9 farms up, and you wanna start putting them by like 16, 17 villages. So you'll have enough farms and you'll have enough food, unless you're planning to use the market, which isn't the most efficient thing. You just want
Right.
those farms, so your food just instantly doesn't go empty and like anything happens. You want to start dropping farms. And right
But are we
now,
sure he's going for a fast imp? Maybe he might
yeah,
just go for a castle drop.
he might be going for a castle drop, but he has 3 on gold, 3 going to gold right now. Also, I kinda don't like his mining camp there. He could have placed it on the other side. I mean, but this is nitpicking. I would believe it's still fine. But he's
These
gold.
are not
Okay, we can.
these aren't gonna be the things that decide the game, so it's okay
true.
for him.
Yeah, 4 on gold. I think he's still trying to go fast him. Okay, yeah. Now you see talent. He just dropped
Yep.
4 instant farms.
So I guess he's going for a fast-ish imp.
Yeah, he's gonna be going for a fast decision. He has not clicked up yet. And scout fight, the most interesting thing that could happen on arena is happening right now. But there's a
Yep.
camel in the mix. And
Yep, and we immediately see scouts coming in from Sultan, Afterlife, and pings to the pinged location. You can see all the scouts running. I can just imagine pinging JK. Abe, bhag raha hai mere peeche.
But Afterlife has a feudal scout right now. He has like 20 seconds at least before anyone from team mirrors him. Not him, in feudal. But yeah, I think this could be really good for Afterlife if he can kill the camel right now.
That
1
camel's
minute
gonna
still.
get beat up.
Yeah, I think Dark Age camels, they don't really have any bonus. They do have the extra HP though.
Right. Maybe he's gonna pull him in. Should he? I don't know.
I think it's Gujaras. So probably not. Like, I mean, it doesn't matter, right?
So
But-
Chicken decides to let the scout go.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad. You don't want to lose your camel, man. Then that could snowball everything. Like humans getting that feudal advantage already. Man, that's huge. Now he's after that already putting down the farms. I mean, he's humans, right? He's on 3 villages ahead of everybody right now. He's got enough farms going on. Does he have the upgrades? He has both the upgrades. Mirror on the other side. Is he up? Mirror's about to be feudal. He's on 27 wills. I hope this is not his fast time. Also, look at his village on gold.
Yep, she doesn't want to work.
It's Sunday, man. It's a rough day. Anything in the mix happening? I think Princess is going for a castle drop. He has 5 people on stone. Koreans take stone faster, so I think 5 is enough there. I think normally you want to put 6 or 7 so you can have a castle while going up. Meanwhile, Safi is also going for
But
a
he's on
castle.
stone as well.
Yeah, but
So
he has,
we're gonna see some horse cards against horse card action.
Yeah. The thing is, Sefi needs to drop a castle to defend his base against Koreans. He can't just
Yep.
defend with monks alone here. Because
But
if
is he gonna go defensive or does he actually plan to use that offensively? I hope it's not the latter. He needs to play defensive and boom up in this matchup. Because I don't see the Hussite Wagons doing that much damage.
Also, look at the idle times from everybody. I mean, Afterlife gets a go because he's just humans. He can idle a little bit. He has to TC.
Oh no. Sefi's gate is open. We see Sultan Scout coming in. We know
Sefi
already the
doesn't
scout for Chicken is dead. Sefi
Okay,
doesn't have
forced.
loot.
Okay, that was insane. Sefi does not have loom, nope. And I think
Jesus,
he's
that is disaster for him. Disaster.
2 is
Can you
down.
spell
I mean,
disaster
it's
for me?
a disaster.
Yeah. That's what it is. Hope finally Old Monk does wake up and does take out the scout. So it could have been much worse. Is he gonna lose another will?
No, I
So he
think
does.
he's hit. Does he lose a win?
That's still an unnecessary will loss. 2 wills lost for Sefi, and we see they did lose their scout. So Old Monk does need to keep his scout here to deny the castle or at least scout it out. But yeah, he moves it a bit
Do you see the
behind.
castle? Do you see the castle from Sefi though? Oh,
Oh,
this
that's
is so
Sefi's castle.
unlucky.
Jesus.
This
Oh
is
my
so
God.
unlucky for Prince right now. I think he could have just made it forward. But I think
Yep.
this could still be enough to deny the castle from Sefi.
No, it won't be enough to deny the castle. It just ranges the castle, so the castle's gonna take hits, but it's still gonna go up.
I mean, yeah, and right, you're gonna question whether the castle should have been there. I believe if Sefi goes for like 3 TCs, I think he's still gonna be fine here with the castle. And I don't expect any petard walls here, right? Like, from Pins at least. Like, he won't try to snipe those with the petards.
Nope, I don't think so. The petards are never gonna reach there. We see a war wagon coming out. So he's gonna just loop them out from the back gate.
But
Meanwhile, Sefi is still on 1 TC. He doesn't have a good food eco. Old man has 4 TCs, but he has 3 minutes idle time already. So not the best boom out coming out from him. Mirror is going for his fast imp. We see his monastery put down his clicked up imp. And we have Chicken, who's playing just on 2 TCs, not 3. But he does have a pretty low idle time, I guess, compared to his peers. And Afterlife has has a great will boom. He's clicked up to Castle Age. He's 50 vills ahead, which is almost like a 20 villager lead. So I think things are going pretty well for Sultan's team right now. And Sefi is kind of on the back foot. He needs to get his food eco set up completely. JK has 2 castles in his base. I completely missed that. JK is going for double castle Oringons. Surprised Mirror completely.
So I think I'd like to mention the number of stables from Afterlife. There's like 6-7 stables. I think he knows exactly what Mirror is going to come with, and Cumin might be the perfect thing to counter that. You can have endless spam of knights or light cav or step lances, whatever you want to choose.
And I think even light cav would be enough.
Yeah,
he doesn't even need the gold,
possibly the best thing here. Like, it's cheap. You just want to go endless food eco right here, and that's enough to stop the hand cannons. Like, hand cannons do have a lot of damage, but I think Mirror's got the same things from last game. I think though Mirror has scouted the stables already.
But you know what's kind of underwhelming? Sultan on poles has just 40 villagers in this time, and he's playing only 2 TC with one of the best food ecos in Castle Age.
Is he gonna go for like the cavalry spam?
He has gone for a castle. He's putting around more folwarks now. I see 1 stable. He isn't producing anything yet. I think he's collecting for Shalak villages, so it might just be cavalry spam. But what is it gonna achieve?
I mean, against these 2 castles, I think so. One thing could happen here is Pin's base might be completely. I can't get the word right now, but he's gonna be isolated from everybody else.
Right. I think this could have turned out pretty well for Sefi's team if Old Monk had a decent boom. Like, he has 4 TCs down, he's producing, but he has a lot of idle TC time. And you can see him queuing 8 villagers together. So he is trying, but his TC is idle a lot.
I mean, it's only 28 seconds. It's not, wait, no, that's 6 minutes, 28 seconds.
6 minutes, 28 seconds.
Sorry. I thought that was 28 seconds. But yeah, he does have a lot of idle time. JK with petards. Where's JK? Does he have petards? He does have 2 petards.
JK has 2 petards. He's gonna go for the petarded play. Yeah. We have camels from Chicken who's scouting out what's happening. They see the Oringons come in. They're probably gonna notice the knights as well. Shalakta Privileges kicks in for Sultan. He does have only 1 stable right now. He's putting in the second one. And we're gonna see the knight spam. The question is, what is it gonna do? Are they gonna try to loop around and go to Sefi's base? Sefi probably should have another layer of house walls behind his walls. He's playing too careless right now. He doesn't have anything to defend his base. Both his castles are outside, so that could backfire a lot.
So both Sefi and Pins are on 2 TCs on castle units. So I think
they have the exact same military count and the exact same villager count.
But yeah, like, the difference here is Sefi is taking the outer gold from Pins, and he has 2 castles. He could have better production. He is gonna start getting monks, and look at those monks, man! Oh my god, that could have been funny if he was able to. I don't think he has redemption right now.
I don't think he does, no. You see Old Man has clicked. We see a huge fight coming outside base. Afterlife coming in, completely clearing up the bombard cannons. Or is he? We see the monks trying to convert. We see 1 bombard cannon going. 2 bombard cannons
I
going down. The
don't
third one
think
goes down
the
as well.
monk is even trying to convert, or he might have already converted one or something. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
I don't think the monk has. I see a severe lack of faith in that monk. So a lot of all of the bombard cannons for not
Yeah,
what he wanted at all. But it was a good trade, but a trade that humans can afford any time of the day, right?
yeah. I think like humans will have that mass. The thing is, like bombard cannons are really expensive, and Tugs does not have any eco. So it's gonna take a while, and it's gonna cost them a lot of momentum. And as
Right.
Mem says, momentum.
Yep.
That's all that
And
matters. Then I can't do that.
we see two petards. We see two petards coming in for JK. We see a bombard cannon going forward. That could have been really bad for Mirror. And Sefi, meanwhile, is pressuring Sultan, pressuring in double quotes because he's just scratching at a wall right now.
Yeah.
But he's already walled up behind it, so it's not going to achieve much. Meanwhile, Sultan is getting his knight spam ready.
And I like the base from Sultan. It's pretty.
Oh, meanwhile, we see 4 rams coming out from. Oh god, that
Afterlife?
castle is gonna go down from Sefi. Prince has 4 rams knocking on Sefi's castle.
Ooh, that's smart. That's smart play. I don't think Sephi has an answer to Rams. Like those aside wagons, I don't think they do anything to Rams. This spears
Nope,
damage.
they don't.
But look at the number of camels. Like these camels, they're kind of cheap, right? Or they produce faster. I don't know if the unique tech from Chicken's in, but Tug's base is getting pushed right now. But look at the damage.
Well, they did win that fight pretty convincingly, but that's not what you're doing the fast team for. You want to be pressuring the opponent's base, not defending your own. So while they lose army, they can afford this. Like I said, the entire day. Human spam is not going to stop, but it does leave Chicken give Chicken a scope to carry because he has taken 0 damage in the game. 0, and he has 3 TCs producing villagers. He's had a good camel mass. He's been untouched this game, so it's Chicken's time to carry.
Yeah, but like Sephi's gonna lose his second castle possibly, huh? And Sultan's also fighting those suicide wagons. I think the suicide wagons are really weak versus knights.
Oh, they're gonna crumble down like a pack of cards.
Yeah.
The second castle is also gonna go down, and this is where I doubted the aggressive strategy from Sephi. All he had to do was sit back and defend, which unfortunately wasn't the plan in his mind, and he's gonna pay a price for it. Meanwhile, Old Man is at him, but he's taking into long swords. I don't know against whom. Maybe they thought it's a counter to Obuk, which still doesn't make sense to me. But why the long swords? He's Teutons, right? So
I think he just likes the infantry from Teutons.
maybe they can open with halves. Now at least they've seen the cavalry, so they should be switching to halves. And add some rams. I think half siege ram could have been good for them. Meanwhile, Chicken is pushing. He has 3 bombard cannons ready. He's pushing the castle.
I mean, you could question the imp longswords from Old Monk are still better than knights. At least the Wolf Knights.
It's not
right?
what you want to be taking into right now,
Definitely
right?
not,
Against
that's not.
Wolves.
I want to see the
So
armor
he does
right
take
now.
a decent fight here. I think he's gonna win that fight, which is very bad for Sultan actually. He does lose knights.
I don't believe Old Monk has. Wait, does he have all the armor upgrades? I don't think he does. He has +2. What?
Yeah.
So Gambisons, he has +4, right?
It's +4, yeah, but that's like +2 from Teuton unique bonus.
Oh, alright, yeah. So we see Mirror pressuring with bombard cannons. He has 4 of them. He has monks. We see a knights committed from Afterlife. He really doesn't want to reach him, but the bombard
JK.
cannons are doing so much work there. That's crazy.
JK cannot
taking some really good
afford to
fights
lose
here.
that. So I think Afterlife and JK, they need to be patient. They need to be patient. They need to be super patient. They need to wait till Afterlife can either snipe those bombards or JK has a mass and he micros the hell out of those camels.
I think it's really disappointing though that Chicken hasn't even clicked up yet. He really needs to be up by now, and he needs to upgrade those camels. So that could really cost them the game here. That the clicked up yet while after reached and click cavalier.
Yeah. Also, I think these bombards might take out the castles, which could affect the units JK is making right now. What are the best units JK can offer other than?
I don't think he has much to offer right now except patience and hoping that Afterlife clears out the army. That castle is gonna go down. JK doesn't have the best eco behind this. He's just
Um,
producing from one castle now. I don't think even think he's producing right now. So afterlife, he's counting on afterlife. That's it.
okay, so Old Monk has disconnected right now. At least that's
A
what the
save
news
might have
is
been
saying.
created, right? They can just restore the save.
Yeah, I think they have to play for the save, right? So I think we'll have to restart the lobby. Agent, I mean, so what do you have to say it, and like, who who is gonna get the advantage out of this?
Um, well, I think Mirror side might be able to push now if Chicken manages to click up him. He is dangerously close to clicking him. I think he has the resources. Maybe he's lacking a building. So he's gonna click up. So I see them winning their side, but I don't know what Safi is gonna do. How is he gonna defend? So they have knights coming in. So if Old Man does tech into halves, they do have stalling until Safi gets a good eco. But it's
Hmm.
slim chances. I don't think Sultan's gonna let him sit on that. But
Hmm.
on the other hand, you have only 9 army from Pinto. He doesn't have army, and three of those are Rams. So and two of them are mangonels. So before it's gonna be a while till he pressure. So honestly, I think if they just take into halves, they realize that that's what they need to defend against the Poles. They're in a good position to win this game from here.
I think what Vince needs to do he needs to go just full arbs here, like it's Teutons and it's Bohemians right now. I don't believe I think he already has the ranges. So like he might have some momentum going on. Obviously the arbs are cheap here. So instead of going full war wagons, I don't think he's going war wagons right now, but he's making the castles. He needs to commit to our play at least till Sultan's up to 200 pop. And then they can think about switching. I think Obu is good versus Teutons. And for pins, I think he might also need to play like it's a question like what do you do versus Hoofness as Koreans? You can't do much.
Exactly. That's why I'm still having a hard time figuring out why Sefi went for that aggressive strat when all he had to do was sit back and just boom to Halbu. So I don't know. If they go Obuk, he has the best hand cannons in the game. If Koreans somehow get siege on Asia, he has Hufnis, which countered them. If Poles goes cavalry spam, he has the best halves against them. He could have solo carried if he just boomed up. So I think it's kind of a misplay or mis strategy from them. I hope he does get the time to boom back because I really want to see like 1-all going into game three.
Yeah, this is gonna be not so fun for Sefi after Sultan starts knocking at his base. But yeah, I
So
mean,
one thing we've completely missed, Bronzer. I'm not sure if I should even be pointing it out in case anyone is specking the stream.
mhm.
Is Sultan is on his way to Chicken's base with 20 knights, just
uh,
outside Chicken's base.
Not sure if that's a good strategy because chicken's on camels right now.
Yep,
Because
yep.
he's gonna produce
So,
camels. He'll have that castle up before Sultan reaches it. Or
yep. So
maybe not.
if
I
he
don't know.
loses those knights, then Safi does have a lot of time to come back, right? Because
Yeah.
that's most of his army there. So while it's a good effort by him, it might end up just backfiring because he's gonna run into a castle. He's gonna run into camels.
Yeah. Quickly checking with Assassin if there's a new lobby being made right now. I don't know if Old Man's back in. But like, okay, so one thing that could happen right now is 40 seconds before Afterlife has Cavaliers. Do you think he should take the Cavalier fight versus Chicken right now exactly? As soon as you
I
get the
think they're gonna
Cavalier.
coordinate and call Sultan's knights to flank them from the rear, and that could be a disaster for Mirror. And honestly, I think Mirrors not get greedy here. Back till Imp, because there's no counter right now coming
Hmm.
from Afterlife to the Imp camels. So they should be patient. They should go back. They can't afford to lose this army.
Hmm. I don't know if there's an update from Saracen yet. I don't know what's happening right now. So we have to be a bit patient. Probably the players have to be patient as well right now. They're probably figuring out what's happening. I mean,
Any
yeah,
yeah,
if they
Tarasin.
have, yeah, I mean, what do you think? Do you think the players are gonna look at each of those positions? It's a tournament game. They probably might if
I
they are pretty
know
strong.
how ethical the people I play with are. I know how much integrity they have.
Hmm.
So I'm pretty sure all 8 of them have seen what's going on the map.
Exactly. Like as Saracen said, you can see it too if somebody sees it, right? So yeah, that could be really difficult. Latkor, yeah, the first map was Medi High Agent. Oh. Huh? Okay, Old Man's gone. I think they're gonna quit the game. So people can see the chat. But yeah, let's just check the stats. Meanwhile, they make the lobby. Um, Major stat APM. Mer's got a crazy APM this game. He's on 52 APM right now. I think it's probably because he's playing Turks. Just got a micro. These units don't have to look at your eco, don't have to look at your base. 0 villagers, 50 army. That's the plan, right? Just keep those super expensive bombards alive. Um, yeah, I mean,
He had
AP,
some amazing micro against those organ guns for sure. He took
yeah,
a couple of great shots.
I think yeah, JK could not save those. I feel like JK didn't try to micro, but again, like those bombard cannons, he's trying to save them. Even Chicken, like really making sure he's always next to those bombard cannons, so Afterlife cannot snipe them. But yeah, I mean, military-wise, KD ratio for Mirrors 5. I don't know what RD ratio is. I think that's the raising ratio. But yeah, KD ratio is 3.5 for him, 49 kills to 14. That's what the Bombards have done. I think for JK, it's gonna be the opposite, 20 kills for 36 losses. Yeah. For Afterlife also. Okay, so Afterlife is lost 24 nights, I believe. That's kind of huge for 6 kills. I think like the first fight was versus Bombard Cannons. It was
Yeah.
kind of worth causing them the momentum.
Yep, the first fight was definitely worth it because that took away all of their momentum. But after that, he's had some more losses which could have avoided.
Yeah. But
I think this
again,
stat is also kind of skewed because right now, just before quit, Afterlife Knights just ran into the camels and he lost some knights there. So I think this stat is definitely skewed.
wait, it did it? Yeah. Maybe. But I'm not sure if he's lost. Okay, yeah, it might have been. I haven't seen that. Because I think he had 37 or 39 hits, so he might have lost 4 nights there. And not so bad, I guess. But
Yep.
right now, I think Old Monk will be told what he's making. But yeah, I think this pause is a good time for the players to, like, especially for Mirror's team, they could talk to Old Man. He's like, hey, Old Man, please start making something else than the unit. You cannot
Hey, sir.
really do anything with it. I think maybe Old Man
Righto.
thinks his long swords are faster than his
Yeah.
knights.
I think what happens though when Pinto gets that Arba mass? How do they counter it?
Yeah, I mean, Teutons can also go for season edges themselves.
Hey,
He does
sir.
have a decent eco. He's Teutons. Um, it gives a little bit time. Like I think the thing they can do is try to play Harp Siege from um, Old Man and Bohemian start going what's it called Hoofness
Right. They
because
somehow need to buy time until then. I don't
yeah
know how they plan to do it, but they definitely need to.
yeah I think Harp Siege can keep them alive for quite a while because like Sultan's Knights are still kind of like that's why people don't
Yeah.
prefer Knights, right? You can't do much with them when there's Harp Siege against them. Like you're just kind of sitting army. You are sitting duck with them.
Yep.
Uh, if there's a new lobby, Saracen, okay.
I think the players are discussing. They have an issue joining the game, so different players are trying to host the game. I don't know what the rules are in case they're not able to join. Will it be a or a restart, or will it be a default loss for the team disconnecting? I really hope it's not, because I do think they're in a decent position to win this game. Let's see what happens.
I just hope the spec settings are okay, right? Like, yeah, we'll be able to watch it. Because like, when you restore, is there a game
Toil.
ID or something you can watch? Not sure about that. It's like if you're not able to watch these games, man, I'm waiting to see what's about to happen. It's like look at the amount of siege that is about to come. Like the bombard cannons are there. There's a lot of mangonels that could turn into
Right.
onagers, and ah, this is gonna be fun. Has there
I
been
think the
like any?
game
Hmm?
has been restored maybe, but with a 10-minute spec delay. That's what I'm gathering from chat.
Really?
I think so. Saracen, can you check for us, please?
Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, I think restore is probably best. Yeah, there is a 10-minute delay. Oh, holy crap. All right, for 10 minutes, what's the plan, guys? Do we play something else? Do we play Among Us for next 10 minutes? Can we vote out Saracen? He's very sus right now. Sutta break for Sultan right now. Oh man. Let's have an EDM. What's an EDM? Electronic dance music, I mean? Yeah, I mean, we can turn that on for the chat. Let's go. Dopefish playing sound alerts. Are sound alerts muted by any chance? Let me check. Do you hear them, Dope? Yeah, sorry, man. It was muted. Why is it a 10 minutes track delay? I'm not sure, man. But yeah, we could hear some EDM maybe meanwhile.
Oh god, there is 10 minutes spec delay.
Yeah, tell me when the one like 2 minutes and that's when I'll try to switch. Hopefully. Game may end in 10 minutes, that's true bond, but like I think players will be able to take like a 5 minute break and then we'll have to wait for the next game anyway. So it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. No spoilers, guys. And thank you all for the viewers to stay and watch. Like it's great support still. What's the time right now, Talent? How many minutes are there?
8 minutes 20 seconds until the game starts.
So if you wanna grab a snack or something, cause we might be in here for a while, guys. I mean, I hope you all are dinner. It's already 11, and we're probably staying at least till 1-ish if the games go on to 5, which we are definitely hoping for.
Oh man, the worst part about this delay, I really want to see what happens. This is like having a cliffhanger.
Like, you see that huge army right outside JK's base. That's like that fight. It's on the edge. I mean, if they pause and unpause and Afterlife Knights are running it, he might have given the command already. And like even on the other side, Old Mac has some army. I think he will soon start to fight Sultan, and Sultan's right. I guess they kind of stopped for the full. But yeah, like a lot of things that just about to happen.
I really want to see Old Man go full carry mode this game. He does have the eco for it. He does have the civ for it. I just hope he gets to make onagers and carry. It'll be really fun to see.
Yeah, I mean, all he has to do is keep making his seals, keep them alive. Even he gets the bombard cannons. So if there's like, if there's enough time for Seppi, he can still. I think so. One thing Mirror needs to do, he needs to go on at least a couple more TCs now while he's pushing, because he knows.
I think he's too much in the heat of the moment to do that. I don't think he's gonna be thinking that.
No, because like there's a chance they will be back in the game because Chicken has a counter army, because Old Monk has a boom. But like, I think the momentum will be lost, hard lost when Chicken loses his army. Let me quickly check the resource count for the Mirror right now. He has 650 wood, 350 food, 400 gold in the bank. So like, he can definitely afford it. It's not a big deal. And he knows he will have to switch to maybe Cav Archers or something like that.
I don't think he has the time for it though. I think he has to make this push work and take JK out. If he takes JK out, it's a 1v1 between Mirror and between Chicken and Afterlife, then sure, yeah. But
Yeah,
if
I
they
mean, the
somehow
thing is,
fail in this push,
Chicken has an army. Like right now, what I see, the castle's gone, the market's gone, the TC's gone. Even the second castle, it might be gone. There's not enough organ guns to clear this camel army. He still has like 5 bombard cannons alive. Even if Sultan comes from the flying, I think they have a good choke point to fight it with the hand cannons and the bombard cannons there.
yeah.
So
But how do we
I
see the Cavaliers matching up against the Camels? That's the issue, right? Because Chicken
the
is
problem
not in.
is the problem is the choke point, not the camels versus cavaliers. There's
Right, right.
the number is not fighting. There's like maybe 10 cavaliers fighting versus 10 camels or something.
Yeah,
But
they need to
along
play smartly here.
yeah. So like they have to play at the choke point right now. And
Yeah, absolutely
after
right.
that, it's a game of like who really tries to take advantage from the push.
Yep.
Because honestly, earlier, when the bombard cannons were sniped and Mirror lost his army, it should have never been Mirror's game anymore. But he's back
Yeah,
here.
exactly. I kind of surprised they still managed to push this much. Actually, he managed to get 6 more bombard cannons on the field. Push, kind of impressive.
Okay, I'm gonna try to find the lobby. Um, oh, okay, 4 minutes to go, guys. Hope you can see the delay and hide talent from the chat. Whew. They will know that Sultan's army is coming from them. That's true, already. But I think they might have seen it already. I think Sultan will also have seen that castle going up. That's what's more important right now. Alright, 2 minutes time. I'll try to grab a snack meanwhile, so I'll have something. 2 minutes to go.
What do you think, Chad? Whose game is it to take from here? Which team do you see coming on top from the stuff we've seen already? Plan B thinks it's Mirror's game to take. What's going on there in Addu's OnlyFans? People amped up? Are they anxious? Yeah, JK did just lose a lot of his army, but on the other side, right? Chicken's not even up. Afterlife is about to get fully upgraded Cavalier. It might cost them. But yeah, like Ramses said, there's a choke point. They can hold that choke point. Depends on how they really play going in from here. But yeah, it's much easier for Mirror side. But on the other hand, Pinto has checked into Arbalest. Sefi is on a 69 villager Imperial Age. I don't see him contributing in the defense much. Old man has to bring in some onagers.
Alright, I'm back. 2 minutes to go. We're really hyped. The Cavaliers, the bombard cannons, the hand cannons, they're all waiting. They're all waiting because all the viewers are waiting. I just hope there's no more issues. I hope like old monk is fine, like with his internet, whatever that happened.
No, no, you can see the spec delay. Yeah, he's already waiting for it. You can see the spec delay at the bottom of the screen.
All right, talent. I think it's time. It's time. It's time. The
Yep,
next
you're
fight is
in.
here. Should be in the game very soon. Very soon. Doing a restore time. I think it's like maybe 10 seconds before they're engaged. I think
Yep.
Sultan's nice. Okay,
Castle is down. We see house is going down.
look at Sultan.
Sultan's knights are coming in for the loop. Oh god, this is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be. And chicken has already actually. He's going forward. No, no, no. You have to.
No, no, no,
Point. You
no, no.
have to
This,
sit in the
this,
choke
this is.
point.
Oh wait.
Oh, that shot! Jesus, that
We
shot.
lost like 5 right there. We might lose. Oh, what?
Oh, sick
Okay,
deletes.
okay, okay. The choke pointing, they recognize it, and I think this fight is gonna suddenly go in favor of Team Sultan here.
Oh yeah, that's a huge cleanup. But is it actually? Is it?
I
We
think
see a
there's-
lot of cavaliers going down
No,
as
no,
well.
I think the Cavaliers are completely gone. There's like only 10 left on the field. There are still a lot
Yeah,
of
but-
camels left here, 13 camels.
Oh, that fight
Actually-
actually went much better for them than I thought.
So I think what went wrong is Cavaliers were completely focused on the camels. Also, I think instead of going for +4 armor, Afterlife should have gone for +4 attack.
Oh yeah, definitely. And we see Chicken reaching Imp now. We see Mirror queuing up 3 bombard cannons. He's already put down a TC like you asked of him. So good for him there. And I think the pressure is going to be on JK now. He has no eco to defend this. He's putting down barracks. Don't even think he can afford halbs. Let's see.
Yeah.
I think this is really good for Chicken. But on the other side, we have Arbs masked up. We see bombard cannons coming out from Sefi. But there's going to be a lot of knights. Oh, there's
Hey,
actually a
look at
Obuk switch
us.
from Sultan.
Look at half mass, like that's a crazy thing.
Oh, Sefi
no,
needs a
no.
good shot here. Oh, and he gets
Whoa.
one. He gets
Another
one
one.
shot, but he loses 2 bombard cannons. That could have been much better for him, but he gets.
Oh, does he lose the mangle here? He should have lost the mangle here. But still,
Yeah, but there's
really
a lot of
good.
arbs going down.
Yeah,
There's
I
a
think
lot of arbs going down.
suddenly the momentum is completely in favor of Team Mirror.
Yep, and the base is open, the wall is open. I don't think they should go in there because there's a good choke point for the arbs. We see Obuk coming in from Sultan. He's upgrading them. Oh, we see a Paladin upgrade from Afterlife, but we have Chicken who's upgrading his camels as well. Yep. So I think it's gonna be good for them. But Chicken needs to play without Mirror here. He can't afford to lose those little hand cannons which he has.
I think he's trying to micro and say, I think this is decision. This is the best thing you can do. But like Chicken needs to be here right now. Okay, and he will clean up the mess. So right now you have to think, what should Afterlife do now? Because JK is not able to produce enough army. Like he does have 30 army. He's got arbs. And
he's not on stone, so he definitely can't go Kippy Chakas. I think he just has to play Paladin here and try to stall until JK gets a Halbmas. I think that's the best thing he can do.
Sefi is losing all of his bombard cannons right now.
Yeah, that's kind of disappointing from Sefi. His Siege Workshop needs to be much behind if he needs to mask those bombard cannons. He's not a good decision from him to make bombard cannons out of those because they definitely need time. Old Monk is making siege. He hasn't queued any units yet, but I hope he does immediately.
I think Sefi got a good shot from his mangon.
Oh yeah, I just saw
don't know
that.
if I missed this, but Sultan's Cavaliers are inside Old Monk's base right now. He will have the halves to clean them up, but how did he manage to get in?
I think they just followed someone in, I guess. There is an imposter among us.
There's
But
definitely
yeah,
an
I don't think
imposter.
that's that much big of an issue. He has 121 wills. He can afford to
Yeah,
lose some.
I think the only
Sefi
thing
has
that
a defensive castle up. Yeah,
yeah, the
that's
only
good for
thing
him.
that might cost him is the tension he has, like trying to defend the siege from Sefi. But
Yep.
Sefi is doing good work. He's sitting inside his base, but those Ovu, they're like 32 Ovu, and they're really good versus two twins. They're
And here,
possibly
kind of the inexperience of Chicken as a pocket comes kind of into display because he can afford to send some cavalry, right? He has upgrades.
um,
He's sending his entire mass back to fight off Afterlife's army when he doesn't need that much.
yeah,
He
and
can afford to send some army to just raid JK.
it's also humans. You're never gonna chase them.
Yep. Oh,
On the
meanwhile,
other
Seth
side,
is getting heavy push.
yeah, Sefi is gonna lose a lot of eco here. I believe he's gonna have to idle all of his base. Might even have to vacate his base. I think the army from Old Monk, the mass is great, but the unit choices are difficult.
Yep. Old Monk has produced Siege Workshop, but he's making zero siege units. Kind of disappointing to see.
It's
Sefi
probably
needs
because
to
he's
guide him here.
fully popped up right now. He doesn't have any pop space left.
Okay, yeah. Let's see if he queues any units once this army falls. Sefi bringing in an Onager. Gonna die quickly to the Obuk. No. You need some siege here. Oh yeah, Old Monk queued up some Mangonels. He doesn't have the Onager up. Oh, he does have Onager here. But he needs SO at this point.
The most important thing he needs is to delete his villagers.
Oh yeah. I think 113 is fine, I think.
Yeah.
He has a lot of halves which he doesn't need. The halves are not serving any Arbalest army.
Was he able to clean up all the Obu in the base?
Yep. The Obuk are down, but the castle went down, so it was a huge cost they paid. He needs siege onager here. He has clicked it. He needs to be patient with his onagers. He can maybe throw some. Oh, Sefi with a good onager shot on the bombard cannon.
But yeah, that Onager will be lost. The halves are not there to defend him. And this is good work from Sultan. He recognizes this. Also, if Sultan fights Obu with Cavaliers, I think they will be able to clean up all the halves anyway.
Yep, halves are useless at this point, honestly.
Yeah.
He should just focus on the onager mass. And yeah, that's all he needs right now. Maybe some champions to meat shield, maybe. But onagers should do it. Halves are just taking up pop space for him right now, and he's queuing a lot of them. He has stopped now, but he still continues to queue champions. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
I don't see Chicken's army anywhere. Chicken has come to clear up the Obuk army from Sultan, so he's coming here to save the other side. And Mirror is completely on the defensive, which gives a cue to Afterlife. He's sending 51 paladins straight to Mirror's base. If they get in, that's gonna be curtain call for him.
Yeah, and I think at this point even JK is fine. Like he has got 2 Victorias, he's got 80 villagers.
JK
He's
is
starting
completely
to...
fine. Yeah, JK
Yeah.
is completely back into the game. He was never out of to begin with. Yeah, that fight which they took really saved him there with Sultan helping him out. And Mirror now he's running back to save his own base. This is not good play. I'm so sorry to say, he's not doing well as a pocket. He should be able to split his armies at this point. Just sending a complete army to one.
And he's gonna get raided. So, oh, I think Ormug might lose all of his onages to a couple of Ovu. He loses like 2 already to I think maybe 1 bombard cannon, but he saved one on like 1. Never mind, that's also gone. Good shots from Vince here, really good shots. And he lose the last one's alive on 1 HP, literally 1 HP.
Meanwhile, they're breaking into Mirror's base on the left. Chicken's army has showed up. He does have camels, which are gonna do pretty well. Let's see how this fight goes. But there's a ton of halves for JK now. So
yeah, I think Chicken's gonna be very useless against Haas right now. Mirror doesn't have enough HP to help with anything. These bombard cannons, I don't know how much damage they can do right now. But yeah, I mean, Mirror's trying to hold on as long as he can. Oh, good shot from Mirror here.
yep, he's taking out all the halves, and JK is being kind to him by just going up
But
at
yeah,
one spot.
I think the bombard cannons from JK will be enough here. No, I think we just need to focus on the onages. But like, there's a lot of these winged hussars coming in from Sultan, going everywhere. There's like some onages from Old Man. We'll have to see the micro against the BBCs. I think very efficient micro from Pins here. He constantly watching his bombard cannons, keeping his a decent shot, but is
It's just
that
too less, right? That's just too less. On the other hand, they've broken into Mirror's base. He's down to 30 wills, 25 now. I think it's gonna be GG for him now. I don't see him coming back from this, and I don't see Chicken carrying him out for him. He's checking into Elite Chakrams, and he has 3 castles, so that might be something. But how much can he do 1v2, right?
right? Like there's 5 onages right now, and I think they might live. Sultan could have migrated, but I don't think Sultan's watching. I think Sultan finally micro. Okay, he does not get any there. Oh man, the onage micro is really difficult here for Sefi. But yeah, like there's rage everywhere from Team Sultan. I think Chicken's trying to defend them with his camels, but there's obviously a lot of halves in the mix. And JK is starting to make a castle in front of Mirror's base. I think right now Mirror's got to come back, and Mirror has to be like, okay, the score is looking kind of close. But what do you think, Talent? Is the score showing anything that's happening really?
I think this game is 6 balls bowled by the same bowler in cricket. It's over. That's what I think. Because Mirror is completely out of it, and they're pushing with bombard cannons. They're pushing, but he switched to light cap for some reason. Is he out of gold? So that might give them a window to come back. But the other side is getting completely steamrolled. They have traps to push the castles. They don't have a siege onager mass. At one point, Mirror's gonna ask the other side if they're able to push. They're gonna say no, and they might just tap out. It is a tournament game, so they might play on till the last will. But I don't see them coming back. But actually, Chicken has a pretty decent Chakram mass now. The hell, I just noticed that.
Yeah, he has a decent
huge
Chakram
mass.
but I think it still doesn't have an answer to bombard cannons.
Yeah, that's true. So he can maybe add Hussar, which he has. I think Chicken is making all the right moves. He just needs to be supplemented with some siege. Mirror has the bombard cannon, so maybe I should take back my words. I don't think this game is over yet.
Yeah,
but the other side still is getting completely pushed.
Old Man is starting to lose his base. He's gonna be in trouble. He's making units, he's making hubs, but he's against hubs, and I guess Winged Hussar might not be enough right now. And talking about onages, I don't think it's a good choice to go onages when your siege workshop are being raided. I don't think he's gonna make any anymore.
Well, it was a good try, but I don't see Safi and Mirror coming back from this. They're too much on the back foot, and everyone on Team Sultan is pop capped, almost pop capped. I think they're pretty comfortable in their position.
Smart thing from Mirror. Mirror has 30 armies suddenly. But yeah, again, he's 1v2 here. He does have an army which can counter everything thrown at him right now. He's just got to keep microing it. Maybe some defensive army for Mirror. I think, not Mirror, Chicken. But Chicken's starting to play on the other side.
Chicken has sent the Chakrams on the other side.
And the bombard cannons. Man, those units are crazy. Have you ever played CVA? Talent?
No, not much.
I think Chakrams counter almost everything.
Yeah, Chakram is a crazy unit when masked, right?
Yeah.
But the Arbalest and Bombard Cannons still they need to be cleared.
Yeah.
So
look at this, melting everything.
Oh, they're slicing them, man. Like they're slicing through the football.
I'm gonna keep an eye on his KD. It's like 350 to 250 right now, and it's just gonna keep increasing, I believe. But yeah, he has to defend his base. So like, if we miss micros anywhere while he's defending, it could be really bad. Also, like the Chakram next to his castle, they might get sniped right now. Gold might be a problem. He does have 80 army right now.
Oh, well, if there's this is very close, but they're out of gold. Sefi doesn't have any gold left to take, so I don't know if there's anyone with a comeback. But game at Sefi, of course, he has great booming back capability. He understands the unit he needs to make. He doesn't idle much. He at that. So I think even now, look at him. He has a
he's almost like trying to come back. He also has one of best late game saves, like one
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
best ecos. So we'll have to see how this happens. But like Sultan is not stopping his spam, and look at the amount of traders he has.
They're pushing Chicken with his Chakram mask, trying to push. There are again raids going into Sultan's base. Meanwhile, oh, JK suddenly has like, 6 bombard cannons and is pressuring Mirror. I don't see them stopping him now.
Oh, the Onages are coming against Akram. That could be a deal for him. Like, yeah, I think those Onages have an extra range. I think they're also Korean Onages, so they don't have a minimum range. So if you try to micro into them, you
Yep,
might still
yep,
die.
yep.
And
Oh, we're
Mirror,
gonna see a shot here, aren't we? Oh
did I
God.
miss it?
Yep.
Did I miss it?
He
Oh,
lost half. He lost half of his chakrams.
I'll go back. I'll go back for the viewers for this quickly.
Meanwhile, we see Mirror's base is broken through again. He's down to 21 wills.
That's
He's
bad.
losing out a lot. I think this is the point where you ask the other side if they push and you call the GG. And yep, I'm
Yeah.
right on point. Mirror calls the GG. It was a good try for them, but really, I didn't like Sefi's strategy this game much. He should have gone for the safer play. He should have played defensive. I'm not saying he should have just boomed. He would have gotten pressure, of course, but he could have defended with a castle and mom. Instead of I don't think that was a play.
I think
That's
what
a tough blow for Mirror's team. Now the third game is Arabia. I hope they have a good showing on that one.
I think what might be happening here is like the flanks, like they're taking a bit too much responsibility on them here. Sefi and Mirror, they're like, we have to do all the work. Here. We'll have to do it.
Yep.
But like Chicken's playing, Oldman's not playing bad. He played well. He might have needed some help to make the
You
unit.
know, Old Man could have been flanked this game. I don't see him having an issue with defending. I think Sefi should have gone for the pocket Bohemians play.
Yeah, I think
They
like
should stick to their strength. They should definitely stick to their strength. I see the third game is hosted already, so we need to get into that one immediately.
all right, yeah, like there were 10 minutes delay, so like yeah, we should be there soon.
So it's hosted, it's not yet started. Yeah, it's game 3 Arabia as we discussed. Yes, Appu, this is best of 5.
Yeah, this is definitely best of five, but 2-0 for Team Sultan. That's like the buffer, and the third game is Arabia. That might be
Oh,
the best
and this
map as
one's
well.
gonna hurt. Losing Arena is gonna
Yeah,
hurt. They need to somehow bounce back from this, but I can understand if they're completely frustrated losing this one. This was their map to win. Yep, yep. Bohemians, if they had a good game, could have easily carried from that side. Yep, yep. The only thing which I think he could have done much better is his aim timing. But okay, I guess in the heat of the moment, he was focusing on military and not clicking up. As soon as Afterlife went up, he immediately realized and tried to click up, which was good. Yeah, splitting some RV could have been good for them. But in this such a pressure situation, your mind doesn't work. It's much expected and comment. But when you're in the heat of that moment, especially in a tournament game, such things don't do come to mind.
yeah. I mean, the thing here is like, as you said earlier, um, you cannot afford to let go of army numbers when you're playing in a tournament, especially when it's a tournament final, right?
Yep.
So you're just focusing on not letting a flank die. You're just focusing on making the army high. Also, yeah, the army numbers are just crazy, crazy good, but yeah, just not the best. And like eco-wise, I think Afterlife was way ahead of everyone else, just using the cumin boom. right? Look at his food count, 54,000. The next best is Sultan with polls. I would say like Sultan should have had way more with polls. Like those farms are crazy free food. And like, I mean, I would say like other saves are also okay, but yeah, Afterlife is just far ahead with humans. He just had to do one thing, add two TCs, maybe add a third TC, and just spam all day.
Afterlife played his role perfectly, right?
Yeah,
He no mistakes from him. He's actually picture perfect in all the matches he's playing. A really good performance from him.
yeah, that's what humans do, and that's what he did. He's like he's got to be consistent, and that's what he did. Yeah, like the villager numbers, I would say Mirror should have had a bit higher number. I
Yeah,
think
the
he was
second
definitely
TC
higher
was
than
a bit late, but
yeah.
I think he had needed to have the wood for that bombard cannon, so maybe
Mhm.
that's where he was investing it in. He couldn't really afford to let go of the pressure by not producing bombard cannons. So I
Mhm.
completely understand if that was his thought process. He did add a second TC in the late game, but it was kind of too late because they just broke into his base and killed his eco.
Mhm. That's true. I think like the next game, the thing is from here now, they'll have to think about communicating more. Like Old Monk could have been told what to make. Chicken could have been told where his army was needed. So they need to
Yep,
communicate. They need to be like they can't be outspoken anymore. Like
yep. Definitely, they
so.
need to communicate more. And uh, I know it's a big uphill task to win 3 games in a. Then they should try and focus on the current game as much as possible, just one game at a time,
Mhm.
and not thinking of the end result, not thinking that there's still two more to win or three more to win. Just focus on the current game and see.
Yeah, I mean it's Arabia. Everyone knows the matter. Everyone knows what they need to do. All they need to do is execute properly. Chicken has been really good in Arabia.
Yep.
JK has been really good in Arabia. These players who are like
I
APM.
really hope Chicken shines in this game. I
Mhm.
really want him to carry, him to show what he's capable of. I think this is a perfect map for I'm really watching out for Chicken's performance.
Yeah. Also, Talon, I think your mic keeps going muted every now and then. Can you check if the sensitivity is too high? It keeps going muted every now and then.
Let me check.
But yeah, potentially three more games to go, and we can expect the best out of these teams now. So let's hope everything goes as they plan. Everything's working in the favor of Team Sultan right now. They're proving to be the better players. All of them have been playing well. Like he had a break for one game. Pins got to play in Arena. I am expecting Pins is not gonna play Arabia. And I think all the players are supposed to play one game each at least.
Yep.
So I think both the teams have finished that dedicated mark where they had to play one game at least. Now they can field the best teams for best maps now. So I'm expecting Pins has to go to sleep. It's very late for me. Probably has to work on a Monday. So we're expecting Lucky to play all the games. And
Yeah.
yeah, for Trush or
Arabia, at
Orient.
least they're gonna pull out their big guns. I don't think anyone's gonna spare any attempt to win Arabia. So
Yeah.
we'll definitely see um, Lucky coming back in.
Hmm.
Is my voice better now?
Yeah, I think it's better. I think it was just cutting out every now and then, but I think it's better
All
now.
right.
Yeah. I think right now what should happen for Team Mirror is they catch a breath. They tell Chicken, don't worry, just play your game. They tell themselves, Mirror and Sefi, don't worry, just boom, do what you're good at.
Yeah, I
And
think they're just taking too much pressure. I can see it in Mirror and Chicken's gameplay that the pressure is affecting a lot.
hmm
I know it's very difficult. I know then the stakes are. I've experienced it personally.
hmm
Uh, so one personal anecdote I'll share from Battle of Maharajas. When the first map I played from Team Hell, so we were against Doomster's team, right?
hmm
So I was kind of nervous going into the game because I was a flank player and there was a high chance Doomster is the flank opposite to me.
Hmm.
So the 4 legs map starts. I start scouting and looking for who the opponent flank is. And then I see Doomster scouting,
Hmm.
and I could literally hear my heart for 2 seconds.
Hmm.
I'm not even kidding. I could hear my own heartbeat for 2 seconds. So that's how nervous I was for that game. So I completely understand how these players feel under pressure when the whole world, the whole community is watching them, commenting on their gameplay, pointing out mistakes. So it does get to you.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
yeah, just
You can't expect them to be like not being nervous at all, taking it as lightly as they can. Because like when you make a mistake, and there's money on the line, right? There's a lot of money on the line. You're gonna
yep,
get like 70,000 for this win. Like, well, not the win. Like it'll be, but it's still a big money. You might get like 10,000 here if you win as
right.
a player.
Yeah.
So it's
And the
huge.
prestige of winning, right? You play performing in front of your
Yeah.
friends, the people you play with daily, the prestige of winning. And to be honest, there's also pressure of like underperforming. Like it's okay if you lose, but a lot of people, myself included, we feel pressure of underperforming. Like I don't want to and play bad. So that also causes a lot of people to just
Mhm.
crumble under the pressure. When you're thinking of I don't want to suck instead of I want to win or I want, so that affects a lot as well.
Yeah, I think that happens a lot, and I think that what happened in the Indian World Cup final. I keep bringing it up because I still can't digest the loss, and like that's very, very like normal for us players. Like we're not even the competitive players. We're just
Right.
kind of the chill players. We're not trained to do well. We don't have psychologists. Like
Yep.
all these esports organizations out there, they have like couple of
Mental
psychologists.
coaches,
Yeah,
yep. They
all
have
the
mental
time,
coach mediums.
just for this. So it's huge. Like if they perform here, especially like even if Mirror gets a one here, like going 2-0 down, it's like huge morale boost for him. And
Exactly, and you can see it in the game as well, right? Sultan's team
mhm,
doesn't seem to be having any pressure and they're just performing well.
yeah,
They're just playing their natural game. Meanwhile, Mirror's team does seem under a lot of pressure and it's affecting their game.
yeah. Like if you remember, like when Sefi was pushing pins, they didn't have to do anything. They actually should have lost there in that kind of position. Like two castles outside your base. You're
Yep.
against Hussite Dragons, you're against monks, you're against Bohemians. How do you stop that? Pin's like, I'm just gonna make 5 ramps, and he clears out both the castles.
Yeah, that's some good, really good play under pressure from him. That was kind of very impressive, actually.
Yeah, like if he started going panic, like, oh no, Sultan, come save me right now. Sultan might have lost all of his knights to the castles. If he started going
Exactly.
like, I'm just gonna go ram, like he sent one ram, that ram could have cleaned up, and momentum could have gone away. Like meanwhile, on the other side, JK was against Turks. He was Portuguese. All he did was sit with his organ guns next to the cars. He just waited. He's like, Afterlife's coming. He's gonna save my ass. And Afterlife did that. And I think
Yeah.
that's the mental. Uh, there's the mental pressure we're talking about right now, which Sultan's team is not facing.
Yep. They seem to be much calm in these matches, and yeah, it's good. It's a good point you pointed out. Prince could have easily panicked. JK could have easily panicked, but neither did, and it worked out in their favor.
Hmm. Also, I'd like to tell you another stat. I think Afterlife in tournaments have he's got one of the highest win rates. At least in the ones I played in or casted in, he has one of the highest win rates. So I think
I personally haven't seen him play much before. This is the first tournament I'm watching him I play in, and yeah,
mhm.
the way he's playing, I'm not really stat. He's playing awesome.
Yeah, I think like he doesn't play that many lobby games. Maybe lately he has played some. He doesn't play a lot of AoE2. I mean, he used to, but these days like he's playing Valorant or maybe some other games. But like he comes in for those tournaments. He's like the Larry for AoE Bombay.
Mhm.
He comes in for those tournaments. He performs. He makes his team win. Like it's not even a 1v1 here, but he makes his team win. Like as far as I remember, I think there was Dope's team, one of the tournaments we played in. He performed. He might have won. I think there was another cup. I think he was in Doomster's team. They won that tournament. I don't know if he played in the last battle of Maharajas. I'm not really sure about that one. Was he in Team Hell?
He was in my team in Team
Okay,
Hell.
okay. I can't remember who won that. I think Team Doomster won that, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I guess maybe not that one. That's probably because Doomster didn't pick him that time. But yeah, I
Dodge.
mean,
Dodge
yeah,
Redemption.
yeah. I think the next game it's gonna be Arabia. I think all the players are in the lobby. I think it's gonna be starting very, very soon. So in
Yep.
this game, I think Lucky's playing again. I think Prince, well played, one of the highest win rates. I think he might have had 100% win rate at this point. He might have played 2 games or 3 games, and he has won all of them in this tournament. He's gonna have a good night's sleep, and it's gonna be crazy. Arabia
Yep.
started, yeah. I think there's like one
Arika
more
is
minute
in. We
left.
have an 80 seconds delay, so we're just waiting for that to
Yeah,
finish.
we'll get right into it. But yeah, Lucky's back, and for Team Mirror, it's gonna be T-Rush. I don't know why they're not playing Old Monk in this. Because last time I saw Old Monk, he did play well on Arabia. Oh, I mean, I guess it's a choice here. But yeah, not too familiar. Trush has been performing decently. He might not have won his game, but like even last game, he did really well under pressure. So I think maybe that's why. Like he was against JK, he had to face a 1v2 sort of when Meo was playing complete water.
Yep.
And he
His
held,
defense was pretty good.
yeah, he held, he made the right decision. He made a decent siege workshop in the back.
Yeah.
Used the
Yeah.
Mangler to clean everything up. He's very good to defend. He's not like me who just goes in and dies. He waits till he knows he
Yeah, he
can
was
win.
pretty patient there, which is
Yeah.
actually a good defense from him, which is why maybe they brought him in this game. He doesn't seem to be taking that much pressure. Old Monk might have been affected by last game, so maybe they're making him sit for this one. Let's see, 0 seconds until the game starts. We're into game three, which is Arabia. Potentially could be the last game of this grand final, which I hope it isn't. I hope to see a close contest going to game five. But we have JK playing Britons who is with Afterlife on his Slavs. Britons is probably JK's favorite saver on flank, so watch out for
Hmm.
him. But on the other side, we have Lucky playing Mayans, one of the killer flank saves, with Sultan on Magyars. I
Hmm.
think this is as good a composition you can get on Arabia. On the other side, we have Mirror playing Mongols flank. A bit unusual, but maybe he can make it work with standard archer play with his pocket Sefi. So the two strong players have teamed at this side. They want to dominate one side. They want to ensure that win. Maybe that's what they're going. And Chicken, who's playing a Burmese pocket with Trust as a Byzantine's flank. So
Yeah.
saves are much much better for Team Sultan, and this isn't great news for Mirror's team because this is a must-win game for.
Hmm. Kalias with Miller lame. That could be really interesting. Is the game paused right at the start? Holy crap. I'm facing lag issues right now, I feel. Okay, no, we're in. And let's see Mirrors against JK. So this could really work in their favor right now. And I don't see Mirror going for the lame right away. Wait, did the CA? Oh, I think CA. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if you see it on the stream talent, but I think the overlay has just suddenly changed.
Yep, it has changed for me as well.
Wow, this looks nice, but
Yeah,
this
but
is
you
hard to
can't see
see.
the team pop and stuff like that, right? What happened? Did it like update mid game?
I think it might have. I'm not sure, man. I don't know if anyone can in chat can help me with this. Yeah,
Okay,
this is
focusing on the
interesting.
game, we have Trush and Chicken on one side going up against Lucky and Sultan on the other side. Oh, gonna be a bit tough for them. And we have Mirror and Sefi on one side going
Hmm.
against and Afterlife on the other side. Mirror has gone ahead for a lame as Mongols. He's trying to lame sheep, but he gets hit by JK Scout twice, so he has to run back. Not the best scout micro from Mirror.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, JK also sending a few wills to push him back. So a bit of lost time there for
I don't
him,
know
but he
if
does
he.
successfully prevent the lead.
I don't know if he lost any sheep here, but like I think Mirror might lose his scout, and as a Mongo, you don't want to lose your scout, specifically if you're microing
Yep.
so hard.
Yep, Mirror is already on the back foot on this. He's not yet scouted his. His villagers are idle under the T. He has 18 seconds idle TC. I
I
don't
mean,
think this is the play you should be going for if you're not comfortable for it. But okay, maybe he's trying for something in the finals where he has to win this game. Let's see. Sefi on the other side is his pocket with zero idle time as always. Perfect play from him. Afterlife on the Slav's pocket, the same, just 1 second idle time for him. And so what about this matchup? Sultan as Magyars and rush
I,
their side. Do you see a world where these guys lose their side against the Byzantines and Burmese
I think
pocket
it's all
flank
gonna.
combination?
No, I mean, if you just look at the civs, there's no possible way they should lose this. I don't know what they can do. Like Byzantines are one of the worst civs on Arabia in Dark Age. They have no bonus whatsoever. The only thing they get is cheap scrums and spheres. And if you want to make those in team games, you're basically planning to lose, right?
Yep. So no chance is saying this is a free for all overlay. Is there any way we can switch it to the team overlay? Is there any option you can see?
Oh yeah, I think there might be a setting for that. That was I think use alternative FFA layout. No, I don't know. No chance. It's not trying to switch back, is it? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if there's a way. Should I try to restart it? Talent
Yeah, you
Manager?
can.
Okay, yeah,
Yep,
let me
yep.
try to restart the game. I just want to make sure you guys get to watch everything right. No, I think the overlay is not working, guys. This is really bad. I don't know if they have the team not selected or something happening. No, because of that. I don't know if press random buttons is working here.
Okay, let's just go back to the game. Maybe
Yeah, I think we
in the
just
meanwhile, can someone from chat help us out? Try to spectate on CA and see how to change the default configuration. That will be a great help. We have to continue casting the game and we're missing out some stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe you can just put the game back on and someone from chat can help us figure out.
Yeah, I'm just trying to fast forward as much as we can. We don't miss out on much, hopefully. I think Mirage is pushing his deer. Where's the action coming at? There's not much. I think Afterlife is gonna lose his scout very easily though. And Afterlife, what's his save? He's Slav. Okay, I mean not huge blow. I mean, he's not Magyars.
You're not streaming capture age.
Oh shit! Oops. Procaster happening, guys. My bad. My bad. But yeah, we see Walling coming in very early from Afterlife with Slavs, which is nice. He doesn't want to get hit early on.
Oh, yeah. Chicken is fighting back this game. Can you see him kill a will from Lucky?
Yep,
Lucky is not noticing it. He's killed a will of gold. Meanwhile, the other scout from Turks is killing the Eagle Warrior. He needs to pull it back now because there's a spear out. He doesn't notice and he's going to lose the scout. That's bad. But Chicken is pressuring Lucky a lot. He's not able to mine gold with a single scout. Meanwhile, Mirror has two ranges down. JK does not have a range up yet. What happened to JK's uptime?
JK, I think He got a bit messed up with the scouting fights, and like he's still got two scouts on him right now, but I don't think they're very high HP scouts. Mira has a scout trying to deny his walling, but I don't think that scout will do much here. It's 1 HP basically.
Yep.
Meanwhile,
So Lucky still only has one on gold. Lucky does not have any gold. He can't produce archers. He only has one archer in the queue. Only now does he send more villagers to gold. Meanwhile, has Trush produced anything? No, he has not this time as well. And his
I think everyone's just
archer.
playing double range. I think JK is the only one with one range right now.
Yeah, but Trush is not producing a single military unit. Neither is he producing a villager. What's going on here? Wake up, Trush. Good morning.
Yeah, has he
The grand
disconnected?
finals.
He also has 8 villagers on berries right now. He has double range and a black stick coming. I
Oh,
think
look at the pressure from Mirror. Mirror
Yeah,
is already
there's
forcing a tower out of JK. That's amazing. That's
two
cool.
archers and that they're doing enough damage here. I think Mira is really good with this.
Mirror putting a lot of pressure. If he spots the woodline at the bottom, that can be one or two more villager kills. JK now does secure his woodline and gold with that tower, so that's good for him. Meanwhile, Sephi, does he have any scouts up? Sephi is playing two stable scouts and he's directly on Afterlife. Afterlife has walled up his base in a nice egg wall, so he's pretty safe there. But yeah, a lot of pressure here from Team Mirror early on.
Yeah. Also, if you saw, Sultan got a villager kill on Sephi as Khamir. Like, this is interesting stuff. While Sephi's in offline, Sultan's in Sephi's base. And Sultan has lost like a scout to Chicken for no reason at all. He just wasn't
Yeah.
watching.
And there's some abysmal micro coming out from Trush. He's not using his archers well. He really needs to step it up. This is the grand finals. I don't want to be too critical, but this is not how you can win the grand finals. You need
And
to
his
produce archers.
eco's not looking very good here.
Yeah, and there was no pressure. There was no pressure. Chicken was pressuring Lucky, so he was in his own base. Chicken is coming in with the scouts, though he's gonna clear up 5 archers from Lucky, so that's good for him. Sultan sending in 3 scouts now, but Lucky already has more and producing. Sorry, Chicken. Let's see. This side is pretty even till now, but JK is where the real pressure is. See archers from Mirror. You see scouts from Sephi pressuring JK. So they've done a good job of walling themselves. Afterlife is completely walled. He's completely safe. JK also has a tower up, so they're not gonna find much damage here, but they can choose where to pick fights now.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, they're not even trying to hit that palisade. There's a single palisade that cannot be walled back, and they will be able to, like, keep the woodline idle, even though, like, JK already doesn't have anything on that woodline. Still, like, a woodline gone. And, I mean, obviously.
So Afterlife has a single woodline. I think they can find some pressure there if he places their archers there. Afterlife can struggle. So there's a cute point there on the hill where the archers can sit. They can find extra damage just below Afterlife's woodline. So I think the archers can sit there. Oh, meanwhile the scouts find each other, but Mirror also has archers there. Afterlife is quick to pull back his scouts, so it doesn't take much damage.
I think
On the
Mirror
other
could
side,
have killed a lot
the
of
other
those
side,
scouts.
Yep. On the other side, Lucky is already in Trush's base and he's taking a lot of damage. He doesn't have the archers. Chicken is kind of playing 2v1 here.
Yeah, but like, look at the tower timing for Trush. He knows he doesn't have enough army. He instantly goes for the tower, and I think that tower will keep the gold safe for a while if that goes up. But he's gonna lose. Wait, that tower might not even go up.
It will go up, but he'll lose 4 villagers for it.
Yeah. I feel bad for him. Like, he did time it right.
Yep.
But maybe he should have committed. Maybe he should have made a palisade gate. And
Meanwhile, a huge fight outside Afterlife's base.
yeah, I think Afterlife took the fight alone.
Yep, all the archers from Afterlife actually winning this fight. Cleans up the archers from Lucky. Mirror. He almost cleans up all the scouts. That's a great fight for him.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of momentum loss for Mirror. Mirror has 8 archers right now, but like, yeah, it's kind of difficult for him.
JK is struggling this game though. He's probably gonna lose another villager. Sephi is quick to pull the scouts back, and JK has very less archer numbers compared to Mirror. Like, he is producing more now, but Mirror's also in production and moving forward. Mirror also putting down the third range, so he wants to add more pressure. They really want to win their side quick. So, meanwhile, Chicken is patiently waiting near Trush's ranges while he's massing archers. Chicken has the attack and the armor upgrade, and no bloodlines. Oh my God, that's a huge miscoordination. Trush, no, that's not the play.
I think
That
his
is
I think he just lost the HP on his ranges, and those
That's
archers.
just one range.
Yeah.
It was completely intentional as the
Hmm.
archers from the other range were also unguaranteed. I think this is just too much pressure on him. He's not able to. But it's very disappointing to watch as a spectator.
Yeah, the other side is starting to win suddenly. Like, I think Mirror's doing insane micro right now. He was barely on a hill and he started like taking down the
Oh,
archers.
they
Look at
are
this
taking it
micro.
on a hill. They are taking it on a hill. But again, great archer micro from Mirror. His attack moving perfectly here.
Yeah.
That's super micro for him. He's really showed up here on Arabia, and
Yeah, this micro
that's a great play
alone
from
can win
Mirror.
them the game. And look at his village account.
Oh, that's crazy. He's doing really well. He's gonna click up earlier. I think he has a great population count here. He has 15 archers to JK's 2, and JK is completely walled into his base. He can't move out. He can't do anything. They can just move to Afterlife now and pressure him.
So I think Britons has this thing in like feudal age. They do have the faster working ranges, but obviously you need more eco for them. And he's been playing like single range. So
Oh,
he's
JK's.
well, he does
No,
have
JK
three
is on 3
ranges.
ranges now, right?
He has 3 ranges, but he's not producing constantly out of those.
Right. Earlier playing single range, I think his build got messed up a bit. I don't know what exactly happened to him. Afterlife with a great tower defending his wood and gold. That's actually gonna save him a lot. Sefi trying to move to Sultan to damage him, but Sultan is completely walled.
Yeah, look at
Playing really
Sultan's army
safe.
though. They might have messed up everything here.
Oh, they're taking a fight outside Chicken's base, moving to the hill now, but I think Chicken has enough two stables as well. I think Chicken's gonna clear this, right?
Yeah,
Chicken has to
Chicken
clear
should
this.
be
Chicken is
able-
going for it. Chicken going for the jugular is gonna.
Oh, look at this from Chicken. Like, I think it might be close, but yeah, Chicken still has an advantage. But great micro from Lucky. He pulls them in that choke point. But why is his archers were idle for a moment. Actually.
Oh
Meanwhile,
my God, at this point, I'm just begging for Trush to pull himself up by his socks, man. That's all he needs. Chicken is doing some heavy carrying here. Lucky sending more archers.
yeah, and Sefi's inside
That's
Sultan
completely-
Bayside now.
Oh, that's amazing. Sefi has broken in. He's into the wood line. He's killed a few villagers. Sultan has lost 2 villagers as of now. Sefi roaming around his base. He can pressure the gold. Meanwhile, Mirror also coming in with his archers. Things are suddenly looking great for them. And Lucky has lost his second batch of archers as well. He hadn't moved. He had rallied them and he has lost all his archers.
Yeah, I think right now the moment is completely in favor of Team Mirror, and this has to come down. Like, so Mirror, he has a big ball of archers right now. He needs to go up. I know he gets slipped up because the overlay is fucked up, but if he goes up and he just sits next to the ranges of JK, he will be able to make sure the Britons can never come back in the game. Afterlife is pulling all of his villages by the scouts right now, and he might lose a lot of villages here. He's got 7 to 7 KD right now.
God, that
Wait, no,
is
that's
disaster.
Sultan.
That
Sultan,
is
sorry.
disaster for Sultan.
Yeah. And he's
Come on,
lost
this
9
is the game we
villages.
wanted to see. Can I get some hype in the chat? Come.
Let's go, guys. I'm so
Go.
sorry for the overlay. But okay, so Afterlife has knights coming out right now. But look at the army. 13 scouts. Meanwhile, JK is up and JK is pushing to Mirror. I think this is good work. These are Breton crossbows right now. I think if he can do any damage, he can idle Breton. He can idle the ranges from Mirror or something, anything. That could really help.
I
He's
don't
gonna be
think
on-
this is the best play from JK because his pocket has just been punished heavily. Mirror is moving back with his crossbows. He has more crossbows, and it's again gonna be a clean wipe from Mirror, cleaning out JK's crossbows. Sefi's scouts can also come back if they need the help. I don't to, so he's going ahead and pressuring. He has 15 scouts. Let's see how this fight pans out.
Where are his scouts though? I don't see them coming.
They're
I think
outside
if-
Sultan's base.
Oh, Mirror's microing way better. He knows that his range is lower, so he has to close up before he can micro. But yeah, good micro from JK as well. He's
Yeah, that's
oh
great.
no no no
Oh,
no no
now
no
he's
no no no
misstepped.
no no no.
Now he's misstepped.
This could be really bad. This could be really bad.
That's great. Not having ballistics really saves, and Mirror not having ballistics
Yeah.
there, and us not having overlay really fucks up understanding
Everything.
what upgrade he has, and it's really frustrating to see here.
Yeah, Afterlife's trying to clean up those big amount of scouts before they turn into life cap. I don't know if they've already turned into life cap. Just
Do you
yeah,
think we should just cast from the game?
we could do that. Um, if Saracen wants that, I think we'll do that.
Oh, now there's a huge miscoordination from Mirror and Sephi, and Afterlife Knight show up, and Mirror is gonna lose
Where's the fight
unless
happening?
Sephi magically
Yeah.
sends some light cap to save him.
Yeah, I
Doesn't
think
don't
like
see that happening.
this is working well, but I still think like Mirror could have cleaned up the knights before he lost his crossbows here, because there's no ballistics, right?
Yep.
But
I still think he cleans up the knights. I still think it's okay, but Sephi could have sent him some help by now. His light cap are outside his tables and they just show up. Not the best coordination there, but they're busy in front, right? They're fighting at base.
These light cap actually can clean up the crossbows right now. Like they have +2 armor, I hope, and light cap are not bad. But yeah, I think JK does the right thing. He keeps microing the back, and Afterlife is reinforcing these. The thing that can happen right now is both of these people are trying to snowball and take constant fights, and I think because of the light cap number from Sephi, it could really snowball in the favor if they keep taking the right fights. I think you don't have to forget that these are Britain crossbows.
Yep. Afterlife is on 3 stables. Sorry, Attila was asking. We have chicken. Look at what chicken's making. Just look at what chicken is producing.
He's mummies. Oh man.
Chicken is here for the kill. He's gonna send in elephants, and if he sends it, just gonna get caught off guard.
I know if I've seen this, but like I think what you need is a mangle from Crush. Because I don't think he can ever match up the number. And Trush is just taking the fights while he doesn't have the same amount of crossbows.
Yeah. Trush really needs to step up his game here. He's just now putting his university after bows. Need to do better than that, Trush, in the grand final. But yeah, luckily Chicken is carrying him so far. Great fight happening outside Mirrors right now. There's more numbers for JK somehow because Mirror lost his crossbow mass earlier.
It's right next to a siege workshop, though. I really hope Mirror doesn't take this fight before he has his Mangonel ready, because I don't think next to a Mangonel JK can push, and he's coming close to the siege workshop. But I think a lot of the crossbows have been lost already, and Afterlife is trying to snowball with his knight army. But
Afterlife
look at
with the 3 stable clutch play. But yeah, he's getting raided now by Chicken. Chicken with his light cap raiding here. Chicken also pushing with his Khmer elephant. Chicken is really 1v2ing his side, man.
Yeah.
I really feel bad for him.
Yeah, I think Chicken is in a bit of a pickle here, but Sephi has cleaned up the mass somehow. How? Wait, what just happened here? Is there a pause? Okay, I hope that gives us time to try to find an overlay.
The crossbows ran back. They haven't been cleared up.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna keep trying to find out anything I can for the overlay. Do tell me, Talent, if it starts again.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I think this is the kind of game we wanted to see as fans, right?
This game is crazy. Man, I wish.
Okay, the game is starting now.
Okay. Day start?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so much fighting inside Chicken's base. Oh, look at Chicken's base. I don't know if you saw this. But
Yeah, he's been raided a lot. He has lost a lot of wills.
Yeah,
he's down to 32 wills. That's too low. He needs to focus on his eco a bit.
He's coming with his elephants to defend against those 2 or 3 knights.
And I think
I
he's
don't.
just pulling back
Okay.
till Trust has a mask, which is the right play.
hmm So Mayans with those crossbows, I think they'll never have a problem producing that amount of army to achieve. But on the other side, Scorpion's play for
Oh,
Mirror here.
Scorpion putting in work. Scorpion is putting in work.
Yeah, but downhill fight against Britons, that's not gonna be good. I hope he has ballistic right now, which I think as Britons he should. He does have a university. Um, but yeah, like good call from JK. I think he could have stayed there alive if Afterlife was there, but since he might lose some villages on the wood line though.
Referee's night numbers seem to be struggling a bit, and Lucky suddenly has a huge mixed in a monk or two for the elephants, which is a good him. Now they're moving straight to Chicken's base.
I mean, he doesn't even need monks. He can one-shot these elephants, as far as I know. I know Burmese have like extra pierce armor, tech maybe, but yeah, I mean these crossbows can micro the hell out of this. He just
Meanwhile, the Scorpion's getting some plump shots on those
he might
Britain
have missed
crossbows,
that.
but they still managed to win the fight just because numbers from Sefi seem to be very low.
Yeah,
Not producing
like
as many knights as he should be.
I think Mira is on like more than 4 ranges right now. He is on 4 ranges, and
Mirror is
Super
up to
Pure.
Imp as well. Mirror has reached Imp. JK has reached Imp as well.
10 crossbows while you're in him. Again, the same thing's happening. Meanwhile, Lucky, I don't think he's gonna lose that mass unless a mango shot helps them. And there's no mangoes on the field.
I
for
don't
them.
think those archers are ever gonna die now.
Yeah, no. So I think Sefi has chosen to go directly to the pocket. He has a huge amount of army going directly to Sultan's. He's ignoring Afterlife. He can just send one knight here, crash some APM for Afterlife. Meanwhile, Afterlife and JK are pushing the ARBs from Mirror. Mirror does have like +3 attack. I don't think he has chemistry yet. He has ARBs. Oh boy, Britain also has ARBs, which are crazy. I think he has 10 range now. I don't think he has a castle, so no Yemen, but boy. And Mirror
I think
will.
we're nearing the end of the game. I think in his base, he's lost his army. Trust is also falling. And unfortunately, it's a GG and 3-0 for Sultan's team. Great performance by them. Really wanted to see it go to game 5, but they just stomped this grand finals with game 3, leaving no question which the better team is, looking at how dominant they were today.
And this is it for the thing. Like, Sultan's team has proven everyone that they are the best team on the server. They're the best team in this set. Like, every game, like they've won every set. They cleaned up the finals 3-0. Congrats to them. And I think soon after this, let me quickly show you the stats, then we can quickly get into interviews. It's getting late, guys. But yeah, just quickly look at the stats of the game. Mirror was crazy this game. I'm sad for him. Like he wasn't able to carry, but his micro was so on point. He was doing so much stuff. He wasn't idling his TC this game either. And like there was just a lot of pressure. Even Chicken was trying to perform. I'm just sad that this happened, I think. Uh, but yeah, military numbers crazy for Team Sultan. Look at the KD for Sultan 1.93. Look at the KD for Afterlife. All of them have positive crazy KDs. I think a little bit of difference, in the fights could have proved so wrong. Like this is good. So congrats to Sultan, and I think we will have player interviews very, very soon. Talent, Saracen. I think Saracen, off to you.
Yeah,
If you're here.
hi. Yeah,
Hello,
yeah.
hello.
So, hello, can you guys hear me? Yeah, congratulations, Sultan. Sultan, you there? Can you hear me? Hello.
Sultan's gone for a victory smoke, I guess.
Okay, Sultan, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Yeah, so congratulations, first of all, on winning the tournament. Actually, because you were really professional all through the tournament, and it's really glad to see you because of the effort you put in. And yeah, I think you really deserved it, and you are a well-deserved winner. Great team effort. So congratulations.
Thank you.
And we have some stats for you, actually, for all of you guys to see. Dranzer, could you please stream that?
Yeah,
And
just
send
hold on
you?
a sec.
Yeah, those are actually full tournament stats for you. Took a while to compile, but I'll just go through them quickly if all the players can. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can talk to Sultan meanwhile. Because he performed well. His team performed so well right now.
Well, the second statement I agree with. First, I don't know.
Yeah, I think I did good on overall Medi and Arena, right? No? I have to see the game though.
Congratulations, Sultan. A very dominant victory by you guys. Uh, Complete performance from your team, winning on your home map, beating the enemy on their home with a well-designed strategy, and of course coming out on top on the bread and butter of Age of Empires, which is Arabia. So you guys were the complete team today. And one thing which we all noticed was your team played like they had no pressure on them to win. You guys were having like your natural game where team that did seem under a bit of pressure, especially in the first game and in the arena game a bit. Speak about that. Was your team nervous as well and it or when it was
I
a great
think
environment there?
once we won the arena game, I thought we were going to win all the games. Right? I mean, Civ Draft, if you really see, I don't know, they left Britain for us, and JK is one of the strongest players with Britain, right? As soon as they didn't ban Britain, we were like, come on, we got this game, Arabia for sure.
Yeah,
and then honestly,
we were really surprised when they gave you Mayans and Britons. Actually, sorry to cut you off there, but yeah, there was something we noticed on. Oh, Lucky getting Mayans and JK getting Britons. You couldn't ask more for Arabia.
Exactly, and we kept that safe till we got the Arabia match, right? I mean, I don't know. Civ draft wise, we had you won't believe we spoke at least at length for an hour for each of these games, right? Planning the Civ draft, we were doing mock drafts as well with the team and seeing how it goes. So that way, I think we planned
amazing. Well. The preparation really showed. Can you speak to us about the arena game? Because that was kind of a clinical execution from you, playing the Portuguese and Cumans and the other side Koreans and Ports. It looked like you knew what your team had to do from. So it was kind of a very clinical performance.
I mean, the moment the map draft was changed, right, in a way that Mirror will either get Arena or BF, we started our planning for how to play Arena. Honestly speaking, it's been more than 2.5 days that we have been planning for that Arena game. And then we definitely saw Levy also, right? That also gave us some help, his strats and how he played with Cuman. That's the reason why we put Cuman as pocket and then tried a different way so that they'll keep guessing whether we are going to do the same that Levy did. Overall, if you ask me, Arena, I would say Pinto was the MVP for me, right?
Yeah, definitely. The way he handled that pressure of two castles put on him. We were discussing in between the mid-game break when Old Man disconnected that Pinto has two options here. I had two options here, right? He could either panic and call Sultan to help him, or he could just defend calmly, and he did perfect, man.
He was very calm throughout
he took down
the game.
Castle. He played amazing there.
In fact, he wanted to go aggressive, and there was, I think, time when we all were stopping him from going forward and putting castle. He was about to go front and put the castle, but then we made him put him at his base only, and that was a game-changing call, I guess. And then really I think Arena also, we entered Sefi's base, right? It was Arena, right? Yeah. That was also, I think, we gave a lot of damage there. I think 3 villages without room, we got them.
Do you think Sefi made a mistake going aggressive in that game? Because he had Bohemians poles. I think he could have handled it late game, right?
Yeah, even I don't know why. One castle was still fine and then fast him, maybe. That's what we were thinking. And then the second castle was kind of, I don't know what strat they wanted. And then surprisingly, Old Monk also made champs, if I'm not wrong, to start with. I thought if he's going to start halves, it's gone. So I asked Pinto to shift to Arba and I shifted to books. So yeah, I think call wise and military army, matchup wise, I did a great job in Arena.
I think your team definitely was the most well prepared team this tournament. Right from the bidding stage, I've seen how you were preparing for it, then analyzing what matchups you might get, how when what's in might qualify, might not qualify, and the way you prepared for today's maps, it really showed. So amazing job done by you as a captain, and congratulations again.
Thank you so much. I would also congratulate Sefi and Mirror and their team. Right, they really played good. Sefi for sure. I mean, he was the most valuable player, I guess, from their team. I would have gone for him, honestly speaking, 570. If it was 10 more, maybe I would have taken Sefi ahead of Lucky. Again, no offense to Lucky here. He was a surprise package, so I didn't know. So yeah, thank you guys.
Lucky also played amazing here.
Yeah, Lucky played. I mean, Yeah, Lucky was a great player to be picked, I guess.
We also have man of the series, which is JK with 14 points. JK, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so you have 14 points since you were a tier 4 player, so you have 0 handicap. So basically, and you have 82.35 impact, only behind Old Monk, who only played 2 games and played them brilliantly. So, but yeah, over to you. What are your views and how did you?
Congratulations, JK.
Thank you. And I think we had a very good team where other guys we were supporting each other and there was no pressure. Like we were following one code, like follow your game and don't blame. Sultan had made it very clear, no whining, no blaming, and he ensured that the whole atmosphere was very calm. Earlier, first game I was very jittery of playing tournament, but as the tournament proceeded, there was no pressure, and I think we tried to play to best of our ability, and it was good to be on the winning side in the finals. Thank you.
Amazing performance, JK, throughout the tournament. So one thing we all talked about was your consistent fast aim timings throughout the tournament. So
yeah, almost
and just steamrolled the opponent flank with your arbalest timing. So was that something you had deliberately practiced or something you figured out across the course?
Actually, playing against Talent, Adu, and all those guys in the past 2 to 3 years, and dying when they go in, when they go castle. It was a point to be like you have to go castle age in time with better timings, and you have to go imp also with better timings. Otherwise, you lose like 10-20 villages unnecessarily. So yeah, I do try to go castle age faster and even imp faster.
Yeah, it worked out great for you. Yeah, literally, you were carried on your side because of your fast time timing, and it was really good to see you play. Of course, you're my old friend from CGPS. So great to see your performance and shine in this tournament. So congrats again for winning the player of the series.
Thank you.
Thank you, JK. Thank you for your time. We also have Sephiroth representing his team on behalf of Mirror, because Mirror is not available. He had to leave. Sephi, your thoughts, please. Hard loss. Sorry.
Yeah, it was a hard loss.
These things can happen, but yeah.
So I think the better prepared team won, and that showed, I think, throughout the tournament. I don't think we adequately prepared enough as a team. I give congratulations to Sultan. I think they prepared very well. They prepared both on the maps and the Swift draft very clearly. It came out very clearly as well that they had out prepared us. I think our team tried their best. Most of the tactics we developed were on the fly. So I mean, kudos to the team as well. I think everybody had a role or two in every match, right? Chicken played his heart out in many games. Trush played very well. Olmong game MVP performances, as you said. Maybe I was trying a little too much, so maybe I should have done a little better on some maps. But I think overall, Mirror also carried many games for us. I think it's just preparations, right? Like I think they were out prepared us. I think for whatever lack of time Mirror had, unfortunately a lot of I would say assignments itself in home and work. Between that and the team in general, we are all old people. I think a lot of people not even old as compared to the other teams. So I think we had lesser time to prepare. But I think other than that, I think the team really did well, in my opinion.
Yeah. Thank you for your insights and best of luck for your future tourneys. And
congratulations, Sephi.
Thanks, you, Sultan.
I also want to congratulate
to all of you guys.
You guys played amazing. I mean, you especially, right? We've always scared when you'll come up against me.
I mean, game 3 was a banger. The way Sephi was going for everyone's villagers and chicken leading with him, we were like, game on. This is the game we wanted to see. But just because your aim timings and Lucky's archer marks, you were able to steamroll better.
I think what had happened was they were very clear about their game plan from all.
That showed.
That showed.
All 3 games were pretty close games, which we expected for the finals, given the filtering and all that. All the good players.
And I think it was also Sultan was also he had a strategy going into everything clearly. So either the auction, the Swift draft,
as you mentioned, well prepared team won actually.
Well prepared team. So kudos to Sultan and well thought out game.
Yeah, again, congratulations, Sultan, and special mention to some of the other players who couldn't make it to Man of Series. Like Plan B was there, Afterlife with his phenomenal
I think
performance.
all of the captains played really well. Plan
Yeah.
B, Levy.
And that special Stonewall from Afterlife
justify the
has to be the
captains.
highlight of
I think every player, I don't think there was any single player who I think played particularly badly. I would say even Rafael, whenever he came in, he played well. I think
except for
player...
Sultan. Except for Sultan.
I think it was a fun tournament. I think everybody had something to contribute. So kudos.
I think Sultan was having his best performance for the final.
Well-organized tournament, Saracen. I think congratulations between all of everybody's schedules, everybody's hiccups.
No,
I think you organized
well. Credit goes to everybody who left their in real life, priorities and came to play this tourney. It was fun for me as well.
And I think one thing just came out, Talent thought we would be the most dysfunctional team. I think it was otherwise. We were actually very functional. None of us... we had only constructive things to say about each other after every game. So, Talent, you were wrong on that.
I admit I was wrong.
Yeah.
Chicken had some really good performances along with Afterlife and
Chicken,
Mirror.
We didn't have a warm-up. So, the first game, Chicken unfortunately lost 2 wins to a boar. So, a single boar. So, it's no longer boar lurker. You can call it chicken lurker or something.
Chicken lurker.
2 wins to a boar. But I think otherwise, other than that, Titanic, he was pretty much consistent through the series.
Yeah. Thank you, Sefi. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Sultan, JK. Special mentions and special thanks to other organizers who are not the front face like me, like Modi, who was very effective and very helpful in collecting the funds. I want to announce that we have almost 70K in prize money, along with some surprises for the players who are in the finals. And again, special mentions like Bond, Agent, and Bose for providing the platform of the Bombay Discord server for organizing everything and scheduling and maintaining all these things. Again, thank you, Talent. And special thanks to Dranzer, the most important person of this whole journey, who was very crucial for everything. I can't thank you enough, Dranzer. Really, my heartfelt thanks to you. Over to you, Dranzer.
Thank you, Sassen, for this opportunity. I mean, I think I'm barely a medium here. Like, all I want to do is cast you guys' games. I just want to be able to help the tournament organizers. Like, I guess there are other people who have casted before. But yeah, I mean, as soon as the opportunity arises, I'll always be there for the AV2 community. But yeah, I mean, without this tournament happening, without you guys doing this, I wouldn't have anything to cast, right? So I would say it's all to you guys. I'm barely a medium here. So thanks to you, Sasson, for this crazy, crazy tournament. And I'm sad to see that it's
it ended very early. Now I also feel the same, actually.
It's ending too early.
We had some hiccups. We had crazy people. We had people call us chanda collectors. We had people call us battle of bidding. But I think a lot of our admins and moderators handled negativity very well, and we organized a fantastic tournament.
They're born in it. They're molded by it. So
molded by it. Yeah, but one advice to everybody: don't do it. Never do it. At least I'm not doing it again.
It's all right, Sasson. I hope you will do it again. Don't worry. Agent's in the chat. He organized 1. You organized 2. Who's going to organize number 3? Any guesses? Any guesses? Top? Is it you?
Talent.
Talent. Yeah. But yeah, like I think even this tournament, I'm sorry about the issues that happened tonight. Like the overlay, I don't know, Capture A just decided to update or something tonight. But yeah, I mean, it was a great tournament. Like I'm sad to see a 3-0 clean win for Sultan. Like I'm sure he's happy as happy he can be. He's like proving his bragging rights. But like I'm sad for Team Mirror. But yeah, I mean the tournament had to come to an end, and it did tonight. So like I'm sad this journey for at least Battle of Maharajas Silver League. I would call it season 2 is coming to an end, and I'm hope we'll have a season 3 coming very, very soon. Looking over to you, Agent, maybe Talent, Saracen, Bose, all of you guys. Please organize another one. Please give me another opportunity cast, and I'm sure the whole community will bring back their support to us. And Yeah.
It was a great experience. Thanks again, Bronzer, for
Thank you
hosting us
so
on your
much.
channel, and thank you to all the captains and players who participated. Thank you to everyone in Twitch chat who was active, who made this tournament fun. Thanks everyone for being here. We had a great time.
Yes, we did. And I think with this, I'm going to conclude the stream. I'm gonna wrap up. Um, gonna see you guys on another stream, maybe another game, something. I'll be there. I'll be there tomorrow. I'll be there every night. So see you guys and GG's and good
GG. Bye,
night.
man. Good night.